Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on? Another week in the Kombat Cave. Giving you that raw combat sport punditry.
Tell him, Rimz.
The usual suspects around the table.
Without one.
The Kombat Sports.
Voices
of the streets.
No.
So you know what it is, man. In the blue corner this week,
Lonely soldier.
we have the braggadocious Love Chat. Bragz.
Real bad man, I'm there back with another week of UFC Combat Sports. Bad man gonna talk the talk. You see it?
I'm gonna drop some bars.
I can also walk the walk. What you say? What you man? Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what it is? Hey, you know what it is?
Moving on.
Moving on.
In the red corner, we have Jack Frost himself, Greeny, the shooter.
One and
Get me
only.
this week. Shootings happened this week still. Couple. Get me.
Buckets.
Couple.
Back in the gym.
Couple.
How much freeze did you hit?
This week, nah, just 2. You get me? Just 2. But I hit the ones that matter.
You're not shooting though, you're not shooting.
What do you mean I'm not shooting, fam? Man
You're
hit.
you're supposed to
Bro,
be
I
the
had like
shooter.
10 assists in the first quarter, my brother.
You're supposed to be the shooter.
I hear you. I
Yeah,
ain't the assist maker, you get me? But
But you're back.
I'm back.
Lovely to
Understand.
hear. Lovely to hear. And also,
And
you know,
also
we
in the
have
red corner, we got myself,
the
Rimz.
conductor and the controller. You know, the undercover ninja.
You know where it goes, all of that good
I
stuff.
need to hear the...
Cool. You got it out of me. Hey, what's going on, people, man? Hey, we got a new setup, so I'm just trying to conduct this and see what go on.
We do have
But
a new
yeah,
setup.
you know what it
We've
is,
got
man. Big
different
up yourselves.
laptops, we've
Shout out
got
Ibs. I
different-
see you, bro. Let me see if it's
different-
working. Let me
different
see if it's
equipment,
working.
Different mics. Hopefully, we
Yeah, it's
can hear us a
working.
lot
It's
more
working.
clearer.
It's working. All
We've
right.
tried to help because we've had a bit of complaints in the past about our audio and stuff. So we're just trying to upgrade everything to give you the best episodes possible.
You know what
And
it
as
is,
it is
man.
our 100th episode,
Hundreds.
let the people know.
We ain't got a soundboard yet. But
Yeah,
we
yeah,
ain't got
it's
a
It's
soundboard.
coming though. Trust
We
me,
are
it's
here
coming.
for the
Trust
100th
me.
episode. So guys, you have to hit that like button. You have to
Yeah,
hit that.
yeah.
Everyone in the chat, you have to. It's the 100th episode. You know, if you ain't got one of these, go and get yourself
Yeah,
one
go
of
get
the
yourself.
tops.
Hey, don't come like this, yeah. This is a prototype that got messed up in it. It don't even look too bad on the get me, but it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out like the real Dublons.
Yeah,
You get me?
And there's some others out there. You get me? Go check them out. I've got some others dropping soon. and
Competition
what
there
it is.
as well.
Competition, yeah, we got competition.
Competition.
So obviously, we put out a post. It's on our Instagram. Go do what it says in the actual comments, and then you may win. What is it? How many are we giving away?
2, I think.
Two
Yeah.
t-shirts.
2
We're giving away
tees.
2 tees. In next week's episode, we're gonna do it live on the show. We'll just use a random picker on one of them websites, and it'll pick someone.
Pick it
So
out.
yeah.
And then we'll give the announcement next week
Mhm.
on the episode 101, which will be the Yuri and Alex Pereira.
Jeez.
Excited for
Good
that
stuff,
one.
good stuff. So let's get into this fight.
All right,
This
let's
week's
bring
fight,
this up. Let's bring
Week
this up.
fight of weeks. We have UFC Fight Night, Sao Paulo, Brazil. They were in Brazil on a fight night, guys. And we had Jailton Almeida versus Derrick, the Black Beast Lewis himself.
Nah, this is Derrick Lewis light, my brother. I'm gonna keep on saying it. I don't care. That ain't the same guy. That's not Derrick Lewis, bro. That's not Derrick Lewis. Sorry, go on.
What,
My
they
bad.
transformed him? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't
What,
know, I don't-
He tried to transform himself.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to tell me? Right. Before we move into the judge fight, he don't look better in this shape than he's looked better than.
No,
before.
he look. Listen. Derrick Lewis looks better physically. You understand?
Yeah.
As cut down, 6-pack there, everything. But
Yeah.
going up against Jailton Almeida,
Yeah.
that wasn't. I didn't need to see that form of Derrick Lewis. I need to see Derrick Lewis having had all of the hot dogs, fam. You get me? Do you understand? I know he's just made it at 265, but nah, man, he should have come in like the old Derrick Lewis would have stood up. You see what you were saying? The point you made
I
about.
thought he done very well. No. I thought he done pretty well.
Alright.
In terms of,
listen,
I think old Derrick Lewis is out of there first round.
Really?
Yeah, old
Nah,
Derrick
man.
Lewis. Yeah, he got up a couple times. That, you got to remember, Jailton Almeida is someone who he wasn't being overzealous in getting a submission, or he was keeping the dominant position most of the time.
position
So
over
if you're
submission.
so if you're doing that, like, it's gonna be difficult for Derrick Lewis if he's doing it properly to try just push him off and get up like that, because your chance to get up is usually during the transition of trying to move to the next stage or advance. So if he was being overzealous, going for the submission, then that's Lewis's chance to get up.
But you see the Black Beast. The Black Beast don't rely on transitions to get up. The Black Beast just stands up. You get me? And that's what I'm saying. Black Beast like, nah, I didn't think he had a chance.
With going with what you said and what you said, let me get to a point of Jailton Almeida, 5-round performance. We see him go the distance. Do you think it was a good enough performance from Jailton Almeida in the sense of that he didn't actually get the finish done, but he went in the 5 rounds? Because I've heard comments that he should have got the finish. He was just laying on top of Derrick, not doing much. What's your standpoint? Because I've got my own standpoint, but I want to hear you lot's standpoint from the actual output of the fight. What did you lot think Jailton should have done? Do you think Jailton should have actually got the finish, basically? Or do you think he was happy with the 5-round decision and how it went?
Alright. Usually he's getting people out of there fast. So in the aspect of him putting in some cage time, showing he can, even though he didn't have to put in a lot of energy into what he was doing, it shows he can go 5 if his game plan works out for him. So alright, cool, tick a box. One thing I feel that he can do better is get his, because I feel he's got the jiu-jitsu is there, and in that situation he used a bit of IQ to say, alright, I'm gonna slow it down, I'm gonna try and keep the position rather than just go for the submission and let him get up and potentially get myself knocked out if he stands up and have to, you get me, do the striking thing. But I feel he can, to improve on his ground game, he has to have vicious ground and pound.
Do you know what it is? It's not even to improve the ground game. It's just he needs to add it in.
Yeah.
Like, I hear everything that you're saying. For me personally, I think it was massively impressive because that performance right there, I know a lot of people online saying it's boring and all the rest of it.
Same here, Greeny.
But he ain't losing. He ain't gonna lose.
Greeny, same here.
He ain't gonna lose.
Greeny, same here.
If he does, he can do that to every. Brother, my man had 30-something pounds on him. Derrick Lewis, and that's a strong man, you know.
What does that teach you? Technique.
Let me say this as well. You see Jailton Almeida, yeah?
Go ahead.
Jailton Almeida's last 2 opponents were Pavlovich's last 2 opponents. Derrick Lewis and Rachmanov, I think it is. And then obviously after that, Pavlovich had Curtis Blades, and then he's going for an interim title shot. Jailton Almeida was supposed to be booked against Curtis Blades. Book that again. Let him fight Curtis Blades. Let him fight Curtis Blades, and then he's in there, bro.
Right,
then he's right up there.
You went right down the food chain. Okay, cool. But you're right.
He's right there, bro.
You're right. I was gonna say the same thing about
Okay.
but going back to the actual fight and the outcome of the fight, I was also impressed with what you two were saying in the sense of you went 5 rounds. I like to see that. I'm off of when we get into the next fight. You're gonna see why I'm gonna say this right now. I'm off that hype of that. I'm gonna learn my lesson about. I always say, if I can see a technical talent in you, and I can see that you've got the ability to hang in there to a degree, I'm gonna rate you from the offset. But I'm gonna scrap this whole hype train thing now, bro. I need to see the 3 and 5 rounds. Like, really and truly, it's very important because we're gonna get into it like with the next fight.
What, as in you need to see him in 5 rounds?
You need to see good fight the people that we call good fighters or up and coming fighters that are just not like what Rimz just said earlier about Jailton. He was getting people out of there very just early, just getting business done. But it's important to actually see that fighters can go 3 and 5 rounds and to dominate in the way he still did. Yeah, it could be boring, I get it, but listen, at the end of the day, Jailton is winning. You're in there to get the W.
Last week,
you're in there to get to the point. F you fans, bro. You ain't paying my bills, bro. Dana's paying my bills and I'm getting W and W. Even if you can say boring to a degree, yeah, but it's when it becomes to a point where I'm undefeated, like, and you have to pay me.
Yeah.
I become a star automatically, even if I don't talk.
Straight.
So how far do we go with this?
No, 2 points. You're right. You just need to go and get the dub. Last week we said if he gets a submission or a knockout, it don't matter. As long as he gets the dub, he got the dub.
Yeah.
But secondly, Jailton Almeida could be a double champ.
He could.
Jailton Almeida's got the skill set. He could be a double champ.
He could.
Look, this weekend we've got Pereira and Yuri. Yuri struggled on the ground against Glover. Yeah. If he could get down to 205, bro, it's undeniable. He'd kill both of them. He'd kill both of them. He just once he locks his hands, bro.
He's naturally strong, but you can tell that he's not weight strong. It's like it's
tendon strength.
Yeah.
It's
weight. You can see it. Like certain men have weight strength in there. Like he's got just this natural rip. Like, and that's why I don't know why you're correct about the lightweight thing with why does he really struggle to make light
heavyweight, yeah.
Well,
you know what
it's
I mean?
a
Because of that.
25
But
pound
done it. No, that's what I'm saying. But do you feel comfortable?
I hear
Do you know what I mean? Because we can tell him as a standpoint from a management, you've got an advantage going there, beating Jailton Almeida at light heavyweight.
Yeah.
But does he feel comfortable?
I think
Do
he
you know what
does
I mean?
heavyweight before he does light heavyweight though.
Yeah,
He
he's
looks like it. He looks like it, you know what I
in
mean?
the
He's
top
in the rank,
top
yeah.
guys.
But
now,
it's crazy because when you think of heavyweights, like look at John Jones. John Jones went up and he went from 205 to going to like 250 or whatever it is, 260.
Yeah.
Jailton Almeida just going in at 230.
Yeah,
That's why it's even more impressive for me.
Yeah,
Like
I hear
this
that.
guy's giving up weight and outstrengthening.
But yeah, I feel though that could be a new wave of heavyweights that are coming
Could
in.
be.
Because look at Aspinall as well. He's not like the
Yeah.
heaviest of
He's like
He's
245.
athletic.
Yeah.
No, he's super athletic. So you got to remember the difference between these guys that.
So
are
he's giving
using
up. He's
body
giving up.
mass,
He's
like
giving
I
up.
was
He's
saying.
giving up maybe the size for the speed.
for speed and
Yeah.
technique,
Yeah,
and that's
and
why I was like,
agility.
That's why I like.
Because look how fluent he looked when on the back.
Hold on. Now you lot jumping on my band where I was like, these are the guys I wanted to fight John. Like to see this is the athlete because John's still got but John's still athletic to a degree. He's not gonna be athletic.
You don't
John
want to
from
see
like-
John Jones
I
fight
do.
Jailton Almeida, bro.
Bro, I do.
He'll be on his back
Bro, no,
for
John,
most of the
no,
fight.
Who? John
Jones, bro.
not
Listen,
that,
let me
bro.
tell you
We're not
this.
gonna do
You
that
see
now.
Derrick
We're not gonna
Lewis.
do that
One
now.
second.
You went-
Derrick,
we always agreed. up
Hold on,
until-
hold on,
How
hold
far
on.
we gone into this? What's the time limit?
probably about 5 minutes.
How long?
It only takes about 5 minutes.
about
We
We
10
all
minutes.
agreed
10
up
in,
until
about
about
10 in.
10 minutes up until this. You spoke it. I had to be you. I had to be you, bro. There's always one bad person in the room, bro.
But hold on. So look, are you
Because
telling me that
how's he gonna, bro?
One second. Are you telling me that if Jailton Almeida has John Jones in the same position or a similar position to what you had Derrick Lewis in?
Derrick
you would choke him
Lewis!
up?
Really?
You're
You're
one
comparing.
second. I'm
You
saying,
can't. Oh, that is
you're missing the point.
I can't compare that.
If
bro.
he gets him in
That's
that position-
uncomparable. Have you seen John?
You
in
know
that
we've
position?
never seen that position.
Thank
so
you.
you can't even
Yeah,
tell.
that's what I'm saying. You're mad, man.
I mean,
You're
wasn't on
mad.
top,
You're mad. I ain't got
Nah,
time
nah.
for you, man. Today you spoke it. You spoke a
Hey,
good
after
start.
last week when he said
Well,
something
yeah,
bad
it's
about
not a
John
good
Jones.
start. People at home, I'm sorry for Greeny. He just went on a
Don't
little
come
bit
on
of a
that
mad
one
tangent.
there.
He does it from time to time.
Right now, John Jones. Right now, in a year's time when he's
Bro,
back
it's
off the shoulder,
Jonathan.
it ain't
Brother,
Jonathan.
did you
Jonathan
listen
ain't the
to-
same,
did you
bro.
listen to the young Rotty when he was like, as long as he's in the like in the rankings, he's that guy. There's facts behind all of that. I'm not like, come on, guys, come on.
What do you think about the call out of Garn as well? Because that kind of gives Garn a little bit of retribution if Garn wants to take that fight.
He ain't winning that. Though.
He ain't winning that fight.
He ain't winning that fight.
It's gonna be quicker than John Jones, in my
It's not,
opinion.
it's not.
It is, bro.
His technique ain't that.
His
You
technique is
think
better than
about
John
that?
Jones. His jiu-jitsu is better than John Jones. Of course it is.
Yeah, probably.
Of course it is. What do you mean? What are you
He's
looking
gonna
at?
finish Cereal.
What is
You
he
think he's
looking
gonna
at?
finish Kellogg's as quick
I
as
think he
John
could.
is?
Of course he can.
I'm not saying
I think
he
no.
is.
I
He'll
think
be a better
Garn.
silver
No, I
fighter.
won't. He won't. He
Thank
won't. He
you.
won't.
Thank you. That's
Because,
the point.
but
It's not- I'm
not
not
because
saying-
of any,
Oh.
not just because of skill sets. Because
Garn's got
Garn
better.
will be more prepared and he'll be more aware. Like I feel like he was in shock at how great, like how good
Who's
John.
not in shock of the
You get
greatness?
me? But like
not?
I feel
Who's
for that
not?
fight he'll be more way more
ask
prepared.
Daniel Cormier
Be more
about
like a
greatness.
Weetabix. Brother, he get lit up, man.
Alright.
Quickly as well.
All right.
Quickly,
any,
man.
Any comments
Hey,
before we
hey,
move on?
yeah.
we have got comments
Hey,
there,
big up H, yeah, if you're still here, yeah. Good point. It's off topic, but we are gonna get into some of this. He's saying you might need to spend more time talking about one, like you do with UFC. There's so much going on every week in
Yeah, facts.
stand
Dude,
up.
I am the
this
one. I prefer. Hey, shout
Yeah,
out to
we're
you,
gonna
bro,
go over
because
some of this. I
am
watched
the
it,
biggest
yeah.
one. Fight fanatic, like crazy. The kickboxing and the Muay Thai is absolutely second to none. And entertainment. And you know what? I'll bring it up later. What I like over the UFC is they make them fight. They make the fighters engage. It's fight. You heard Herb Dean in it saying fight. Yeah.
On
We
that
got
point,
shout out Lankz. Lankz is here. You go.
Yo, cuz he saying.
Just on that
Like,
point
you know-
about the referees making each other fight, what do you think about Mark Goddard? Could he have made them stand up?
No, man, it's fine. There was enough action. In the
Yeah,
UFC
that's
standpoint of the rules, there was enough going on. It was boring, but there was enough punches and burst of energy in between transitions.
You know what it was? Is every single time that there was a little bit of stagnant, Almeida kind of changed position. He would go from he'd go from mount to side control back to mount, and it's like you
Just
can't
point scoring.
Yeah, you can't take a man.
You think you can do that against Jonathan? Go side, mount, okay.
No, that's not
But
what I'm
there-
saying. What I'm
Lewis
saying
is
is
like a brick though.
He's a
Yeah, no, but
said,
brick and
but
mortar,
they-
bro.
they
that's because he
laid
was
there.
happy to he normally just stands up. You couldn't do that.
Yeah,
yesterday.
no, it ain't just standing up though.
Bro,
When
it's-
people
it's
say that,
technique.
the
It's
armpits
push
them,
and
bro.
stand.
Just the armpit stand up, innit?
Still strength.
Yeah, it's brute strength, blood.
But yeah, you know what I mean. But Alright,
Anything else in the comments?
nah, we kind of covered it all. Kind of covered it all.
Kellogg's. Els knows about Kellogg's. Yeah, bro, he does.
Let's shoot through some of these because there was quite a bit this week. That was
Quickly, is Derrick Lewis just done though?
He's a gatekeeper, man.
That's it, we know that, yeah?
Huh?
We just know it as a
He's a gatekeeper.
To the
now.
top 10
If he ever gets a title shot again, it's like a last minute fill-in thing.
I was gonna say, if he beat Jailton Almeida, you know he's gonna fight John Jones, isn't it? You know that would have been John Jones' first fight back. Legit, that would have fucked Stipe. Derrick Lewis.
That's even if Jones.
Bro, they would
comes-
have.
comes-
They would have.
That's
Yeah,
a submission waiting to happen.
yeah, that's
This
this
is 10
one.
seconds.
But these are the type of fights they want to
That's
give
a
John
standing
Jones.
guillotine.
Nah,
Does he
bro.
not understand?
That's a
That,
standing
those are the
We've
type
seen
of
it,
fights
bro.
Dana
Look
wants
at
to give John
yeah,
Jones.
look
bro.
at DC done to him. That's mad.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, let's
So
move
what
on.
look at John DC done to Stipe?
Move on to next fight, which was fight of the night, welterweight bout between Gabriel Bonfim versus Nicholas Dalby. Guys, great fight. Great fight. And this is the reason before we get into this, is why I said earlier, I am off, because we were all on the Bonfim hype train last week. We said Dalby
Still am.
We said,
You said
yeah,
he's-
no. But the way he burned out is concerning.
Yeah.
You can't burn out the way
He's young though.
But the pace was high. The
Yeah,
pace was very high.
Stupidly high.
Look, yeah, but bro, you have to learn that you don't watch Dalby fight. So you're telling me this guy didn't sit down with his team and watch any clips or footage or highlights of Dalby and the way this man fights. Like what we said last week, he's game. You said it. You kept saying it last week. He won't go away. You said it. So we know this. You're telling me he's cornered in and sit there and say, yo, you might need to. I know you put everyone away normally, but there's we're climbing the level now. A bit like, do you understand about IQ? And this is why I'm like off a bit like, I'm not saying he's not talented. That's not the point. We can see the talents there. He hurt Dalby.
Yeah.
Bro, he looked like he broke
Yeah,
Dalby's
he did,
nose
yeah,
at
he
one point. I
did,
think
yeah.
it was mad. Vicious strikes. He can really strike. And he got hurt and he took him down. He did control bouts. Round one was all Gabriel Bonfim. But you can't burn out halfway through round two and then literally curl up to the point you got collapsed. That's a bit poor.
I'll be honest.
Especially being a younger fighter.
But I'll be honest. I think that the experience played into Dalby's favour in that fight.
Facts, you're right.
Yeah.
But I would still
Facts.
look at after this fight. I know that Dalby finished him, and obviously Bonfim's record has got an L now. But I'm still saying next fight, both of them should be fighting top 15 opponents.
100%.
In my opinion, I think Bonfim can still be a champion. I genuinely do. I think that last night that will be
This
a
is
learning.
not
That's a
make
massive
you- a loss
in
does
MMA.
not
It doesn't
make
make
you-
exactly, and I
No,
think he
no.
learned so much from that fight going forward. And Dalby needs to fight top 15 anyway. He's been wanting to fight top 15.
Since he got, because he came into the UFC, he had like some wins, some good losses, some good wins, some losses.
Tough
He
ones,
got booted, but then done the cage warrior thing again.
Yeah.
Came back, and then since he's come back, he's just been on a roll. So
No, he's 30, man.
yeah, man. I think he's established himself now, man. He needs to.
He better
get there.
learn though, Bonfim. From like,
He will,
as
he
in
will.
IQ wise as well, as in to control the, because you know what, it didn't happen kind of in the third round where I could have said a little bit like, okay, bro, you literally just shut down halfway through the round and the fight was done. Like you didn't get me. You tried to swing, but the fight was done.
Yeah.
You could like, you know what I'm saying? Dalby was loving it. His eyes were lighting up. So shouts out to Nicholas Dalby. What is it? I can't say it.
Danish.
The Danish. So Denmarkian.
The
That's a Denmarkian.
Denmarkian. The Danish.
All right, moving on.
So Nascimento versus your guy Rimz.
Don't
tell
my guy.
Mace.
I didn't even watch this, bro.
It was a bit
This is
of a boring.
Rimz's
This
guy,
was
I
a
can
this was
tell.
a boring.
I
Fight.
looked at the time and I saw 20. I said, yeah, that's dead.
Yeah. I watched the fight
Especially don't tell.
I only watched the fight.
I forget that.
2-3 hours ago before
Oh,
I
so
got here.
that's it.
Yeah.
Alright,
It was
cool.
one of them cards. You lot spoke that Almeida, the whole group chat lit up the Almeida thing. I was like, oh, he laid on him for 5 rounds. By the way, guys, we have an MMA group chat, yeah. And if any of you are lucky enough to come down to the cave, you get inserted into the MMA group chat. And then what happens is you get woken up at mad times in the morning. Oh, he got knocked out. And, oh, this. Yeah. So I got like told that he was just laying on Derrick Lewis all fight. And I was like, yeah, it's one of those cards.
Yeah, it's mad.
But Nascimento actually punched up Mays. He done quite well. He's the cleaner boxer throughout the fight.
Yeah.
But it wasn't one of those fights that. You know what though? For a heavyweight, he can throw the high kick quite quick. You know.
Bro, he's
Fast,
too
man.
small to be a heavyweight, and not
You're
in
right,
weight,
though.
in height.
You're right.
His stature, he's so like none of these guys would lay a finger like a glove on Almeida, and Almeida's not even at the top of the tree yet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, don't really.
First.
they're just like not to be disrespectful, but they're fillers.
Skill.
All right, let's go and move on to Bahayo, your guy. versus Magomedov.
Aye,
Listen, guys, I'm not sold on him, but
What?
you can speak for him. I'm not.
What do you mean you're not sold on him?
Sold on him.
IQ, my brother. What I tell you? IQ'd. You like, what does he always say? He likes a man that's got IQ. What has he showed us so far? He showed us that he can do the takedown thing and keep man down for 3 rounds. Now, he just went and stood with someone who is extremely good at striking and is dangerous. He is dangerous. Irrespective of what you say, he is dangerous. Yeah.
He's dangerous for me.
Yeah, but no. But because of the pace of the fight,
Yeah.
Baralio is so smart.
That
bro.
fight.
It's not Baralio, by the way.
That fight.
It's
It's Baralio.
Radio.
It's Bahalio. You know,
Radio.
it's not Baralio.
Radio.
Don't come to me for saying it's not bad. It's Bahalio. It's not Baralio.
It's,
It's
say
not
again.
R.
Why you lifting
It's
up your
not R. It's not
I
R.
say Baralio. He ain't Italian, bro.
But yeah, go on.
No, go on. What was you gonna say, Rimz?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
You think that? But I think.
I'm not sold on them either.
Yeah.
So.
You know. So, yeah.
Especially at middleweight. The middleweights I've been seeing recently. Yeah, he's
Hey,
he's not a
listen.
name I'm calling out right now.
Last week we were saying that DDP needs a fight, and he called out DDP.
He's not good
I'm-
enough to
I'm-
go. He's not even ranked.
Who? Baralio, yes, he is.
He is. He
Is he?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think he is.
Like 9th, I think, something like that.
Is he?
Yeah. But DDP needs a fight, and if he's not gonna fight for the belt, then give him Kyle Baralio. I think that's a good fight. I'll be torn. I ain't gonna lie.
I know.
Both of them are my
I'll
guys.
give you this. Baralio, he's got a nice, the way he paces himself in and out. He got a nice bounce and flow to him, the way he jumps in and out. But
But hold
I
on,
think-
what? Sorry to cut you, yeah. But literally last week you're sat here saying he's just gonna take him down and hold him down, and he
he should have.
right, but he fought a completely different game plan, and it was still just as effective. He ain't gonna get people
He
out
got
of
lit
it.
up a couple of times as well.
Yeah,
He's
but
got
bro,
bust up.
Yeah, it was a close. It was a
Magomedov-
close fight
That's
until
what I'm
maybe
saying.
the
Magomedov
last
won the
round.
first
That's what I'm
round.
saying. So that's not good enough from him. He was a close
Bro.
round with him.
And then to do
Bear
it
in
in the
mind, Magomedov
do it in
has
the
Sean
third
Strickland.
to do it in the third against Magomedov, that doesn't really prove that because he's a man that gasses.
Yeah, but
So-
Magomedov.
So you should have the
And
better
he's at the end of
cardio
his tail,
in that
Magomedov.
round.
So come on.
But go and look up Magomedov's record, and you're gonna see a whole lot of first round finishes on there. It's only we only think so badly of him because of the Sean Strickland fight. Do you get me?
No,
Like the
but-
Sean Strickland
Yeah,
fight
but then
was
when
bad.
you
But
know
he
that
put Sean
and then you
Strickland
look
in
back
say
at
earlier,
yeah,
he
but
did
what-
catch Sean Strickland a few
What,
times.
forget
Yeah, but when you know that, alright, he got beat first round by Sean Strickland, then you
Yeah.
look back at the record, you see, he's only got first
First
round
round,
finishes.
what does that
Alright,
tell
that's
you?
sus, bro.
Yeah, no, of course.
Well, that's
Undeniable.
what I tell you.
Undeniable. I don't dispute that. But for me, I think that performance was impressive.
I hear you.
Considering that last week you were saying he's just going to take him down, and he did it a completely different way. Like, for me, obviously I might be biased here, but
That's your guy, man.
yeah, that's my guy.
Say no. All right, cool.
Fair enough.
Let's move on to Elvis Bernard.
What got off a man's hairline?
I was gonna say this, yeah.
You Bronx camp.
Yeah, he's from
Bronx is
Dubronx's
in the
camp, but I think he's had the little hairline thing.
The turkey thing.
Yeah, but Brazil, fam. I
Bro,
think them man
you
like
see
that
the
stuff
knockout?
there.
So yeah, that was
Mean, fam.
clean.
But behind the air.
Yeah, just
Behind the
whistled
air.
past it.
Ooh, behind the
Yeah,
air.
dropped-
No,
the way he
them ones
dropped
are naughty, you know.
Crazy.
Bro, this is what I was saying in the group chat.
The behind the air ones will it happened in one. It
Yeah.
happened in one this weekend. And it happened to my guy. It happened to my guy. I'm gonna cry. Conclay, my guy, my killie. Me and Blacks were like, Conclay!
Yeah, nice.
Bro, it
It's,
happened to my killie. I just have to have a moment for
Get-
Conclay.
Get clipped.
But yeah, no, that was a good performance.
But
yeah,
good performance for Burnham. I'm happy for you, man.
Brina.
Brina, like Burnham, man. Burnham.
Yeah.
That looks like Burner to you. Crazy.
That's how
No,
Burnham
that
sounds.
you could get that confused with Burner. Like if you
like-
looked at it quickly.
That's how Burnham
If you
sounds.
got it-
No,
you
but
looked at it
he's
quickly.
not looking at it quickly. He looked at it and said, Burner. That looks like Burner.
The way he hit him was a burner.
No, it wasn't. It
All
was.
right, it's burner, fam. Don't worry. Let's move on. Feelings.
I know we
Wait,
just
wait.
skipped through this
Yeah,
one.
I didn't
I
watch
know
this.
this one we kind of have to talk about.
I
this.
didn't watch this.
You didn't watch
Do
this?
you know why I didn't watch this?
Wow.
Let me tell you one reason. I was close to watching it because remember I had 3
Yeah.
hours on this. And I was gonna watch it,
Yeah.
and then I was like, NFL started,
Oh.
and then I was like, this was a draw.
Red zone.
No. It's a draw that was
Yeah,
clean.
yeah, but I was like, this is a draw.
No, it was a
I
good scrap. Very good scrap.
But was it a good fight? I
Well,
don't
he
know.
won the first 2 rounds easily, Minotaur. And then after that, the Brazilian Donny, the last
Santos,
round, yeah, he put a beating on him still,
Yeah.
could have stopped it. And that was a 10-8 round.
Yeah.
That's a draw. If you're ever going to see a draw,
Yeah.
that was a draw based off points.
Yeah.
100%.
He put work on him
This is
in
a
the
good fight.
third
This is a
round
good fight,
like
man.
that.
This is a
Like
good
what
fight.
The third round was a 10-8.
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
Yeah, it's
You
crazy.
don't get deep rounds that are 10-8. normally early happens early. The control time.
I feel like it's happened before.
No, it does. I'm not saying it don't.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's very
It's
rare.
rare.
That it happens normally earlier in the fight. The guy with the grappling. You know what I mean?
You see, earlier on, we were speaking about not waiting to put like a lot of pressure on, or like waiting to make your mind up on a fighter based on whether or not they can go 3 to 5 rounds.
Yeah.
That's worrying still.
That's worrying.
That one was worrying still.
Okay.
Because he was in danger still.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
All right, carry on. Let's go.
Bukowski's got knocked out.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, yeah.
That
It
was
was
a
clean knockout though.
You haven't seen it? Oh, my
It was clean. So
put him to bed still.
yeah.
Face down, fam.
I see a clip of
Angela
Angela
Hill, she looked
Angela
good.
Hill
Yeah, she looked
in
good.
her
She
arse
looked good.
crack.
Bro,
The girl said, "Get it out your arse crack." She said, "Thank you."
Angela Hill, yeah.
Her shorts were in her arse crack for people that didn't know.
Bro, this woman, I feel like they need to just give her a title shot, bro. I can't lie.
Hey.
I feel like she just is due some due a
she's-
title shot.
She's a
just out of
woman,
respect.
Soroni still.
Yeah, she's just
Yeah.
And
She
the UFC
is.
love her. They just love her.
Bro, but she's fought everyone. Like, let's be honest here. If you're a woman and you want to be able to be a fighter, you want her skill set, because even though she comes up short against like certain fighters, she beats 70% of the people that she's in there with.
Yeah. Hey.
Like, she's proper solid still. I give it to
It
Angela Hill, man.
just-
She's
it
cold
just
still.
It just comes to the nitty and gritty of what the person can
Yeah,
do. It gets
yeah,
hard
yeah,
for
yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
And then shout out
Casey.
Mark Dia
You
Casey.
got
Yeah,
his win on the
you got a win.
unanimous
Yeah,
decision,
man.
right?
Split.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
hurt
man.
his-
He's wrestling, boy.
He's wrestling
Yeah,
now.
he's wrestling
Turn
now,
wrestler,
bro.
Mark. You turn wrestler.
He got
my
injured as
guy.
well in the fight, innit? I think he hurt his wrist or shoulder or
Think
something.
so, something like that. Yeah.
Like
Shout
first
out to
round,
Mark.
so-
I like the way you
Yeah,
can. I like that, man, because
Big up.
we know you're great kickboxing, and the stand-up's always tremendous. So if you can switch it around, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, man.
Not with Kyle
cool.
Bradley, man.
Alright, what else do we have now? We had one. We got to touch on one.
Oh, guys, I only watched.
We had one.
You know, I
Haggerty!
haven't even watched the full fight. I
You
only
watch
saw the
it?
highlight.
Just saw the highlight.
You know why?
Okay.
Because I can't. Shouts out to my guy Polo Blacks. You get me, bro. I have to watch it. He comes to my yard later.
Yeah.
He comes to my yard later, so we'll watch it. You get me?
Oh,
We'll
okay,
watch
you're
it.
gonna watch
But
it,
we
okay.
watched Conquest, and I'm so upset what happened on the Friday card. Guys, please, can we go to the Friday card before we get to this? Is there a way just to get to, just bring up Conquest's face? I know there's a way. They have to. Please,
I gotta go all the way.
and yeah, you
I
have
said
to.
there
you have
has to be a way.
People need to see what Conquest looks like. Look at cricket. My killie. Conquest. Look at his lean eye. Bell posy like Conway. My killie. He died. He died, bro. He died. Fam, he was killing everyone.
He comes
blood.
like a villain in a Jet Li film, fam.
Bro, you know about Conquest.
Nah,
He
yeah,
was a problem.
He's
This
proper
guy's
still.
Guys tapping on the highlights, the knees,
Yeah, he's
wham,
proper.
wham, the elbows, wham. He's a fucking demon. Look at the light. Look at his eye. I'm getting Bell palsy like him, bro. I'm telling you, the Bell palsy is happening to me. Con Kili, Con Kai, and then he died in this fight, bro. Same thing happened. Clip by in the air.
Night,
Shut
night.
off like a Microsoft
That's
computer.
Control Alt Delete.
Control,
That's a
Alt,
sweet
delete.
spot though. That is a sweet spot
Yeah, it
still.
is.
But I'm not gonna lie, this guy, Sonnen,
Yeah.
was punching him up. He couldn't handle the. I can't lie. Normally, Conquest can handle it. And when he comes back, he got his ass whooped, bro. This is one.
happens,
This is
man.
why one is crazy.
happens, man.
But you can move on. I just had to tell people at home why I haven't even watched this.
man.
But I've seen the knockout.
So knockout.
Listen,
But yeah,
Jonathan
man,
Haggerty.
shout out every time, man. Jonathan Haggerty.
Yup.
Good
He
fight, man.
is second to none when it comes to this kickboxing stand-up game in the world. Listen to me, people. This guy is second to none. I'm talking Jonathan, the General Haggerty. He is serious, not to be played with.
It's not pretending.
He now wants to go into MMA,
Yeah, for his belt, man.
For Andrade's belt.
and he does the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's crazy. But
I don't
no,
know.
shout out Andrade though, because even when he clipped him with that kick,
Leg kick.
it took him a while.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
there.
he
He
had to
was
work
there.
on it.
He was
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was
He had to
there. He
work-
was
put
there.
the
He had to
work
work for it still, but
No, he did.
yeah, but
But Jonathan shows you, bro. It shows you. You put in that time and training, you can get anything you want. Your dreams will come alive, bro. And I know this guy because I know. You know why I'm just saying that? I don't want to give all this love speech and all that. You know, but the only reason I'm saying that for this guy here, one, he's from the ends. He's from our ends, so I'm always gonna big him up on the biggest. And two, it's just because that I know how good he was when he lost to Rod Time, and I think that really hurt him. and he's just been on the uphill ever since. And yeah, man, he's a real problem, man. Guys, man, shouts out to the general, man. Always, man.
Every
Always,
time.
always.
I see something backstage with, because I know that you got Rotolo there.
Yeah.
He was talking backstage about he wants to go and train with the Rotolo brothers. And they were like, yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So if he is going to go into MMA, he's going to have some good teachers for the ground game still. But them men are serious as well.
With another W. Go on, Rimz, talk about it.
Yeah, you'll have sick striking. I feel if you're getting into this MMA game, I feel the wrestling, man.
Yeah.
In fact, all the grappling thing. Fuck the wrestling, bro.
Wrestling more so, yeah.
You could survive the jits if you really got wrestling.
A little bit, because you see with,
No, but if you
see
get
with,
taken down,
hey,
like, as in,
I'll
you
give
got
you,
good
I'll give you
takedown
game, yeah.
defense and good hooks.
You see with jiu-jitsu in MMA, you have to force it on someone. When you're doing jiu-jitsu in jiu-jitsu, it's like we're playing on the same rules right now. You know what I'm saying? With MMA, if I don't want to play this, you have to force me to play this with you.
Yeah,
And I might not want to do it. I might just want to stand up. I'm Derrick Lewis, just to stand up. Or if I'm in your guard, I might just stand out. When you're doing jiu-jitsu, you don't always stand up at the guard. You play from the guard and just, you know what I'm saying? So it's a forceful game in MMA, whereas in jiu-jitsu, it's more of a...
But it's
play.
forceful to a degree only with wrestling. So that's if you can control the aspect of it. Because remember, jits, not many men are Aljamain Sterling where they can get on your back and do this from the stand-up position. It normally comes from a ground. No, I'm talking about jiu-jitsu and finishes normally come from a ground standpoint. It does. So it normally comes from you getting taken down from a wrestling aspect first. So really, if you can control the, like you just saying, the wrestling aspect of things, you can survive like with hooks. If you can learn hooks and good wrestling, you can probably survive the jits with strength as well. Do you know what I mean?
To an extent.
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, because
the striking element on the
'cause you're
ground
hitting
changes
the
it
guy.
completely
Yeah,
as
'cause
well.
you're hitting the
guy.
That's why
That
like
changes it a
the
lot.
Yeah.
Eddie Bravo slap jiu-jitsu thing, I think that like if people start doing that, then that will I mean, obviously that will translate better to MMA than just your normal jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, because there's positions you don't really want to, like, when I'm doing jiu-jitsu, I'll do half guards, E-guard, stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I do MMA, I try not to touch that.
Just talking of half guard.
Yeah, we're gonna
Almeida.
yeah.
No, wait. Almeida's when he was in half guard on the bottom and he oh my days.
Yeah.
When he transitioned to the single leg and got him. No. That's when I was like, okay, nah, he's cold still.
But that's Derrick Lewis though, man. He had no underhooks.
I hate it.
No, I saw more chain wrestling from him in
the
this fight.
third round he done well,
He
Derrick.
done pretty good.
The third round when he got back up and he switched around, but
Yeah.
overall it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
But,
shout out Jonathan Haggerty,
Rotolo.
shout out Ty Rotolo on
Rotolo.
he just he didn't get the sub on that.
decision.
No, he got
Just got the decision.
Was it a submission?
No, he did it.
Decision.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
decision.
Says it.
Yeah, it was decision.
Keep going down the card. Quickly.
I didn't really see.
I just want to quickly see it. Oh, my girl lost. My girl, super girl lost.
Oh yeah, Supergirl lost. I did see that.
I know. I want to see the fight, man. Oh, my babes.
I saw that submission still. I saw that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she lost still. Okay.
We are. As for H as well, we are going to try and get some more live reactions to do with one. It is hard because it's normally done on a Friday. Some of these Friday night cards, if we can get together though for these Saturday ones earlier, we can make happen because this started at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's not too. It's a bit like UFC.
If that's what the people want to see, I'm down.
You know what I mean? We'll get some more reactions because these give you reactions.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll get reactions.
Yeah.
You start learning names
100%.
fast. I know names. I say names better off this than I do off the UFC. I tell you
say
that.
them fucked up.
Don't do that. I'm saying them correct. Don't do that. Give me my credit.
What else did we have? We had
else?
We had one. We had.
Yeah.
All right. We had.
Hey, talking about boxing. Did you see a heavyweight fight with some guy, an African guy? I can't remember what is it. He's got blonde hair, bro. You know I'm talking about. Yeah, bro. And he punched He looked serious, bro.
Was on Sky Sports.
Yeah, did you see it?
I didn't see it, but
I saw the
it
highlights.
advertised. I didn't even see the highlight shit.
Oh,
I've got the fight recorded down.
Have you? Watch it.
Okay.
He
So
looks
worth watching
decent. Oh, he looked decent, bro.
Okay.
I think he's gonna have to sharpen his game 100%. But he's got a lovely uppercut. He's got. I thought you would have seen it.
No, I never watched it last night.
Afuwabi or something.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
Okay, I ain't heard of him.
No, you would have seen it before.
Okay.
Both of them.
There was Glory. There was Glory.
What was
Rico Van Hoven faced Cookie Tariq, I think it was. Let me see if I can find his name.
Not watch Glory.
Don't watch Glory. I watch it now and then, depending who's on the card.
Yeah.
I ain't watched the card in
Like,
Glory
the card
for a
has
long
to be
time now.
literally-
But yeah, Rico Vanhoven, obviously he ain't lost in 10 years. So I thought, fuck it, I'll watch it because everything was just lining up. I was about to go out, and then I saw it started the main event
Let me just.
because I just watched Polaris as well.
Is that with Molly
Polaris,
McCann?
Polaris, Craig Jones versus
yeah,
Gerard
Jones.
Merchant.
Yeah, he subbed him.
Oh,
Subbed
yeah.
him quick
He's
as
a
well.
bad boy.
Yeah, but I ain't
Come on.
surprised by
He's
that.
a bad boy.
Quick,
Can't play
bro.
with
But
Craig Jones.
Merchant's a jits guy, man.
Yeah, but the thing is that you spent so much time
I
trying
know.
to improve the striking.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
You go up against someone who's just straight jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Ain't winning that.
Yeah, MMA against pure
Straight
jiu-jitsu,
jiu-jitsu
guys.
is dangerous.
There's levels.
In jiu-jitsu.
The pure technique becomes
Let's
really
clarify that
fine.
though. In
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
because the pure technique becomes super fine.
Like, because if that was an MMA fight, I mean, the same thing could happen.
Yeah.
But likewise, Merchant could have easily knocked him out. Do you get me?
Also, there was bare knuckle.
Yeah, I was gonna get into that.
Go on, bring it up then.
Yeah, I actually got this one up.
You have got this one up, have you?
Yeah,
It was
somewhere.
bare knuckle Thailand.
Yeah.
Yes, we had the legend Bukaw versus
Bao
Saenchai.
Kao. Say it one more time.
Saenchai versus Bukaw.
How about big boy?
Yeah.
Top Gangulis them. Bao Kao got the victory though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
What did you think of the overall fight?
It was a good fight. It was a bit playful at
That's
times.
what I was about to say.
But-
That's what I was about to say.
But I respect that because one, like the legends
Facts.
getting up there in age,
Okay.
and Bukaw is like 2 weight classes bigger than Saenchai, so you get me.
Well,
Like
yeah,
it's
a
a
little bit.
it's a weight bully thing if
Yeah.
you start. You get me laying into man. You know what I mean?
Aye.
But it's a fight that Muay Thai fanatics and striking fanatics would love to see, and we got to see it, innit?
Like
So
a
we
legacy
see more
fight.
of this bigger fights happening.
Yeah, I like. You know what? BKFC is carving a lane for themselves right now.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
they are still.
I see
they are,
BKFC
they are.
as one of the things that I think will be big in the coming years
I think
for
it
a
could
few
be.
years now.
Yeah, I think it could have. He's got legs on it still. He's got
Yeah,
legs.
it definitely
on
does.
That's what
Definitely
I'm
does.
saying.
Yeah.
It's growing, innit?
it. Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. Especially if they do like stuff like this, is like a little different as well. Yeah, man, it's alright. Muay Thai, bare knuckle. What else was on? I think that was it. Shout out. Oh yeah, there was Octagon as well in Manchester. Yeah, shout out everyone from GB Top Team as well who was fighting over the weekend. So we had someone on Polaris as well. Who was on Polaris? Archer was on Polaris. Had Alex and Hassan on Octagon. I think that was. Oh, and then Mark was in UFC. But yeah.
Hey,
Shout
just,
out to Sammy Sam as well. It's the passion for the art of the fight. Was it of? What'd you say?
It's
It's
the
the
passion for the
art.
art of the fight for me.
It is indeed, girl. It is indeed.
Can I-
Shouts out to you, Sammy. You know. Carry on.
yeah.
Alright.
Just quickly, have you seen this little kid on online? Yeah, this little white kid from Great Britain, top team Manchester. He's like 11 years old, or he might even be younger than that. He's a killer.
Bro, have you seen the little young kids fighting MMA though, and they're getting.
That's what I'm speaking about.
Have you seen
The
that?
little
Yeah.
white kid.
Yeah, white
That's
kid.
the kid I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
bro,
Against the
he's
tall
cold,
black kid.
and he's undefeated.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Bro,
He's
this
something.
you. I followed him.
Wrestling.
I followed him. I can't
Did you?
lie, bro.
Yeah,
He's
show
cold.
me, send him his
Yeah,
face.
but-
I'll
Bro,
follow
he
him.
fights out of GB top team Manchester.
Is it?
With
Yeah, follow me.
with
Yeah.
Makhachev and them man.
We'll give him
That's
a
where he's
shot.
training.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
no,
mad,
no.
bro.
He's
Remember
30.
Yeah, it's crazy.
These
Crazy,
kids are getting
bro.
records, like legit professional records.
It's a bit mad. They can't do headshots though.
They can't do
No.
headshots. Highlights. I can't lie.
You know what I'm saying? Unless my son turns like that, Jude, it's different. You know what I'm
Alright,
saying? But
alright,
on that
cool.
note, let's get into some news
Get
cards.
into some news
Let's
now.
do it.
Ba, ba, ba,
Do,
ba,
do,
ba.
do. Right, we are here for this
we are
week's
back.
news. And we're going to start off with Chael Oliveira offers update on timeline for return after gruesome cut ahead of UFC 294. The return of the Bronx. Favela. That's why this got warned today, because I knew about this news, ladies and gentlemen. I knew about this. This is supposed to be headlining the January card, I think, that they're saying.
Yeah.
They want it to, and they pushed the Volks and Taporia back to February, I'm hearing.
Yeah.
They need to push that one back to September, fam.
After what happened to it.
Facts.
But, guys, what are you now saying about rematch number 2 what we were supposed to get in our last pay-per-view that we're gonna get in January. What do you lot
so
actually
yeah,
think?
if they run back Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev in January,
In Canada, Toronto, no one's got a home ground.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Canada.
There's no,
yeah, I hear that.
It's mutual.
It's mutual.
Drake's gonna be there from the 6th.
Who's he betting his money on?
Islam. Oh, maybe not. You have to.
He's a
You know
I
he's
don't
got that
know.
little curse
You
now.
have to. You
know
know
what
he
I'm
bets.
saying?
You know he bets. He bets a 50. You bets a quick 50.
But Islam's gonna kill him.
Yeah, I got Islam still.
Oh, come on, man. Islam's on a roll.
I
He's
can't
too
even.
quick.
I can't even like. Yeah,
He fought too quick.
Yeah, I can't even do it.
He's on a roll.
even.
He's on a roll right now.
After that,
He's feeling himself. as well.
after that,
And you already beat him.
come
And the
on,
Russians
man.
don't lose like that.
You need to
After
you need to
feeling
make
himself.
that Islam T-shirt and come back,
No,
man.
I told this guy no, but first
He ain't
needs
got
to
a
make.
fucking.
he needs to make
He ain't
this
got a nickname, bro. He ain't got a fight.
Just put Islam Makhachev, brother.
No, that's it.
Bandu, bro.
Yeah, I
Just
don't need that. We need, and then we need.
yeah, one of these ones. One of these
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
this.
He
Or
gets a
this one.
special one,
Or
man.
this
You don't.
one.
You don't get
This
one of
one.
these ones. He gets a special one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Original.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. But what do you think? So we all just got Islam.
First round. First
yeah.
round, yes,
Again,
yes.
again.
First round, however
No,
he wants to
Charles
do
is
it.
gonna skip round a little bit. He's gonna know what's going on. Remember, he's not as small as the head kick can't come to him like it can come to Volks. Volks was the right size for the head kick. Dude Bronx will move a bit better. Like he will move. It won't be round one. I'm telling you. Dude Bronx will. He ain't trying to go out like how he went out last
This
time.
is my thing, yeah.
I'm telling you, he's got more pride.
As much as no.
I hear you, but he won't go.
Let
out
me
like
say
that.
why I think he goes out round one, yeah.
Go on.
Because I think he comes in and goes after the finish, Dubronx. I think Dubronx comes forward, and I think Dubronx gets clipped, and I think the same thing happens. He gets choked back
If you're
out.
smart, you don't do that. You're gonna
Yeah, but-
pace yourself with Islam because he's the better striker than Islam overall. So
Is
he
he?
can. Yeah, I think he
Is he?
Yeah, he
I don't
is.
even know about
Why-
saying these things
Why?
no more.
Because
He has-
Because the head kick against a smaller man.
Well, he got knocked out by Islam.
Bro.
Before he got choked out, he got knocked out.
No, he got dropped.
Bro,
He got-
you're
he got
forgetting about the
dropped,
first
He
fight
didn't
with
get
Volk.
knocked- He didn't get knocked out.
You're forgetting about the
He
first fight with Volk.
dropped.
Forgetting about the fight with Oliveira. You're
Yeah.
forgetting about the second fight with Volk, bro.
Hold on.
Islam's a striker, you
Hold
know.
on. Well, the first fight with Volk.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
fight. Of,
Yeah, okay.
go and watch it back.
I did. He punched up Volk as well.
Yeah, he did,
yeah.
I'm not saying Islam.
And
but
Volk is
I've
one of
always
the best
rated
strikers.
Islam's striking.
Yeah.
I've always been saying
Yeah.
Islam is one of the
Yeah,
best strikers.
so
in the
right.
way.
I've always said Islam
And
because
that's
a striker,
fine,
but
there's still-
to the level
this-
that I'm seeing now, I'm like,
the way
yeah,
this
he's
man throws elbows and inside punches and combos. This man's
Du
combos
Bronx?
are crazy. Du Bronx. Look, I'm an Islam fan. You know I'm riding with
he's
Islam.
not as
You know I'm a
defensively
Russian
aware.
gang
He'll get clipped.
You know I'm a Russian gang glue.
He's not as defensively aware. He'll
No,
get
no,
clipped.
no.
Yeah,
I hear
he's-
you. I'm not saying, but
And
offensively.
striking is
Offensively,
as much as is
defense. Alright.
offense, defense, bro.
But he will step back, like he won't get clipped. Like I know what you mean. He rushes forward, but you know what? You know what though, Rimz. The only reason, the one thing I'm gonna say to you, yeah, is he was on a roll until that Islam fight, going forward and punishing people.
He wasn't though because
Yeah,
he kept
but
on
he
getting
will-
clipped.
Yeah,
I
every
know,
fight
but
he got clipped, bro.
Every clip he
That's
end up on
fine,
his
but I
back.
was about to say that. No, but hold on. This is what I was about to say. But it's in your belief to know that I get dropped, I still can survive. I was getting
No,
up.
but this
Hold on.
different though.
No, hold on. No, it's not. No, it's not when you're the champion on a roll. Remember, because at the time when you think about it, he was fighting the top of the food chain. He was fighting Poirier.
Not really.
No, but he was as in
Not
rank,
really.
as in rank. Listen to as in rank. It's not about really, as in facts, as in what the UFC had ranked as top of the food chain. He was fighting them, and he was dealing with them, even getting dropped or not. He was coming out the champ, and he was finishing them all, regardless of how it wasn't going. He was finishing every. So even if you got he's. The Bronx got bigger every time. He got more and more gruesome in himself to feel like I can do this. And then you run into the Russians, where he's still from the favelas, so he's gonna have pride. So he's gonna come out there like, I'm not scared. I'm not from the favelas, bro.
Yeah, but Islam's from
then
the
there's
side of a
levels.
mountain.
I know. That's why I agree with you. There's levels, but I'm just saying his striking is a little bit better. I think.
This is
He's
the problem.
He's just got a bit gassed. He got a bit gassed. That's it. But
I don't
overall,
see it.
complete MMA fighter. You know who I Islam Makhachev.
Yeah.
Islam.
I think Islam
The
does it
boogeyman.
earlier than the last one. I think personally. Last
The
one,
last
second
one?
round.
Second round.
Second
Okay,
round.
second round.
That's why I'm saying
I'm paying
first.
from that.
Could be quite early in the second, but I'm saying first round personally.
Nah, it'll be third, fourth if there is to finish. If not, it'll go the distance.
What makes you think it's gonna go longer though?
It'll go-
That's what I don't understand. What?
Dubronx
What?
not.
Because of the
Dubronx
the after
learning.
fight.
Now, I believe Dubronx will learn. He's not gonna. You gotta remember, Dubronx tried to go in there and knock him out. He's
But what do you
not
think he's
gonna
gonna
go
do again?
Yeah, the opposite what what I just said. If you've been listening, he's gonna back off round 1. He's gonna try box. Like,
But this is why you can't back up though, because if you go,
get
if your
wrestled.
back is against the cage,
You get wrestled.
there's no one better at lightweight that can
Wrestle.
That's Islam's
Yeah,
position.
cool, but then
So
if
he
you
can't
don't
back
trust
up.
any- but yeah, that's true.
Styles
But
make fights. See,
you're right,
the
you're not-
fight,
you're
the
not
fight
wrong.
against
You're
Islam
not wrong, but you
stylistically
can
is
s-
terrible for him.
It's terrible
It's the
for
only
everyone.
No, it's not. It's
Who else
no, but particularly for Dubronx. For Dubronx,
No,
he
it's
can't.
not.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
Let me
Let me tell you
explain why.
why. No.
Every single time he gets caught, he lays on his back. No one else wants to go down there because he's better than them on the ground.
yeah.
Islam is the only guy where he jumps on and it's straight.
No, it's
Tap,
not, bro. It's not.
done.
You know why it's not? This is why your MMA.
What do
games
we-
are big.
we've seen it.
Hold on, stop. Let me explain now. He got clipped and hurt. So there's a difference between going down for a wrestling. Hold on, let me explain. For a wrestling standpoint, you know this and that, bro. Getting down and being wavy, looking into bright, literally lights, bro. You're like, whoa. Then a man jumps on you with them. It's different to you're not being knocked out. Wrestling happening, an exchange. And you can maybe get a guillotine because you know what this man's jits is like. It's second to none. So if anyone's going to get a little sneaky thing from any angle, it will be Dubronx.
But that's why them other man ain't following him down. This is what I'm saying. Stylistically for
Yeah,
Dubronx,
but it
it's
was
a
different
bad
in the Islam
matchup.
fight because he got clipped. It's not like
But he
got
gets clipped in
wrestled down
every
and then
fight.
wrestled into it.
Look at what
No.
Michael Chandler done to him. Michael Chandler nearly got him out of
We're
there.
going to have to see it because we're going to have to
We've
see it.
seen it.
We're going to have to see it
We've
again.
seen it. We've
That's why
literally
it's-
seen it.
I know. We're going to have to see it again. Now, how do you think it's going to go? Like, from
I think
what
it's
was-
not. Oh, what?
like the actual. I said Islam's going to win. I'm just saying he's just saying it's like round 1. It don't look at even Usman. It don't work like that. With Leon, it just don't work like that.
Dubronx fades as
at
well.
the top.
Dubronx fades late.
Low
So
end-
he's-
I
the
don't
low end
feel
fight
that will
as
be
it
like a
happens-
quick thing. I
No,
don't
that's
feel
what I'm saying. The top end echelon
But I feel he'll
they're not,
still
they
do
don't
it.
happen
I still
to them.
feel still.
You get
Only
two guys.
because only because I
just
feel
happened to Volk.
Oliveira
It
feels.
didn't. Volk went fucking the distance and then got knocked out. It didn't happen to Volk. What are you talking about?
That's
he
why I
get
just-
knocked out twice, bro. What are you talking about?
You just said it doesn't happen to people at the top echelons, and
It
I just said
doesn't.
it just happened to Volk.
It didn't. Volk did not get knocked out twice, you dumbass.
Yes, I understand that. That's
No,
not
you
what I'm
dumb.
saying.
So wait, how did that happen to Volk then?
So he
I'm
got knocked
saying-
out
Alright,
in the
Right,
first
we're
round.
moving on.
Let's go.
We're moving on.
I'm dumb.
Yes. First round knockout and the fight and you go into decisions, two different things, you know. Does he
I
know
understand that.
Does he know that? Getting knocked out and the fight going to decision is two. It's not. it's
I
not-
understand. But
Do
what
you?
you just
How-
said
how is
that,
that the same
the
then?
top level guys do
How?
not get knocked out
No,
early.
I didn't say that.
So what did
No,
you
I
say?
see, don't
So
listen.
what did you say
I
then?
said when a fight happens, the outcome of a fight normally don't happen the same twice over. So if a guy gets knocked out early,
Yeah.
it doesn't normally he learns. He might get finished still, but it will go 4 or 5 rounds. He's not gonna. They're too great of fighters to not learn from the mistakes. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's
I
what
hear
I'm
that,
saying.
but I still think
You really don't
stylistically
rate
it's
the
bad.
Bronx like that.
It's not that I don't rate him, bro. It's just that stylistically, I don't
If
think it
Lankz
makes sense
said
for
it,
him.
then he would.
Well,
Alright,
he's not here.
moving on,
He's
we're
here,
moving on.
So
Alright, let's move on because we'll be here forever. Myra Bruno Silva versus Raquel Pennington set for vacant bantamweight title at UFC 297.
So that would be co-main to the Islam and Oliveira.
I
if
am
it
not
happens.
is that what that is? Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, I
interested.
think so. This will be
You're
on
not?
that card.
I like- I
Bueno
like
Silva. Yeah.
But the Raquel Pennington.
Yeah, but they're just giving her the belt. innit? That's what they're doing here.
Yeah,
man.
this is a division
That-
I really don't
yeah,
care
yeah,
about.
that's
so-
what I'm saying.
but because
I'm
it's a
being
title
real,
fight,
I'm
I had to put it up, innit?
Of course,
No, yeah, of course.
That's your duties. We've got duties to do. But
Conducting
I'm
and
just being-
controlling, my
yeah,
brother.
but we're being real as in like, what
Yeah,
does
yeah,
this
yeah,
really mean? Like, vacant bantamweight title. That yeah, Bruno's that good though.
No, yeah, she's cold, man. She's
yeah,
like
she-
another
yeah.
Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
Like in
Oh,
terms of
I wouldn't go that far.
No, not yet. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that she's hits hard. She's got decent ground game, and she's Brazilian. You know when she jumps on her mat, she sounds like Amanda Nunes, my brother. Do you get me? That when Brazilians and she can speak English a little bit as well. So yeah, man, that's good, man.
Alright,
Good
let's
for her,
move
man.
on.
She deserves the belt.
Next up, Rimz's boy Ian Garry claims his Leon Edwards insecurities booted him from Team Renegade. Jim responds. What's going on here, Rimz? Please
yeah,
explain.
so I saw a video as well, something about Ian Garry saying Leon's a bitch, blah blah
Bro.
blah.
Woo.
Yeah,
Didn't
bro.
he
Like
say
that-
Leon was a great fighter? A couple
Yeah.
of like, and that
He gave him his props as well, but I think it's because
Man said he gave him his props,
Yeah,
but ended with
yeah.
he a bitch.
Yeah, what the hell?
bro, that's what he said to Gilbert Burns. I saw the video today. He said it to Gilbert Burns, but then I saw him on Sky Sports saying, "Yeah, Leon's a good fighter, but he
Yeah.
probably should beat Kobe, da da da. But he's a bit
Yeah, yeah.
insecure, da da da." But yeah, to get to the bottom of this, like, I feel it's because they're in the same division. I think I saw something about his Leon's coach saying, yeah, we feel like because he's in the same division, he's good, he's ranked, like he can be a threat. Like we kind of don't want them to like mix up kind of thing.
I think that makes sense.
Which to an extent I hear it. I think Garry's point was like, I'm not really near you at the minute, so it's all good.
The
but
thing is,
you're gonna get that situation with Usman and Gilbert at some point, I guess. So.
And you don't want to be the Gilbert of that situation, and that's what Garry would have been.
My problem is I don't like the fact that Team Renegade just booted him. What I think what they should have done is sat him down and just let him know like what you kind of saying. Maybe like what he's kind of saying as well. When you do get a bit closer, you do know you might have to fish out and go to other gyms. Booting him where he can't kind of go and train there anymore completely is a bit like, okay, I don't really get it to a degree until you get till that moment of maybe coming up to say, all right, we know you're getting in with contention, your fight or away or two, and then you're gonna have to fish around for other gyms to a degree. We come back just to boot him's a bit.
No, but the thing is, the word booted, it makes it sound like that. But let's be real. If you're saying, look, they might have had that conversation in 2 or 3 fights time. Why not just have it now? Because in 3 fights time, if you're gonna be fighting Leon for the belt, then you need to go and find whole new coaches, your whole new training camp, etc., etc. Like a couple months' notice. You might as well do it now. And what he's done, traveling the world, going to different camps, he's probably picked up way more skills than he would have just by staying in one place.
I hear that, but is it a thing of you was staying there, like you was setting up shop there, or was you just visiting? You get me? I don't.
Yeah, well,
that's the misconstrued part of it. Because what's misconstrued was that you said. The word booted. Was he actually settling in there to be a actual Team Renegade fighter, or was he kind of moving around like you're saying? And then, because then if you're moving around, then it's not really matter. That's what I'm saying.
Then booted is the right word for him.
Well, not really.
Bro, if you're moving around, you can't come to the champ camp. What? To train with me? Are you mad? Boot you, blood.
Yeah, but not boot you. You could just be like, he no longer trains it. They're making it seem like he's an op now.
Of course he's the op.
No, but you're making it seem like he's beef, and it's not really beef though. It's not really, unless they're trying to make a storyline.
Yeah, but Garry is very good at doing that though. Garry is very good on the mic. He sells himself well. This is, when it comes time,
it's kind of he's built the storyline.
Of course,
he's built the storyline.
Now whereas before he was maybe 3 fights away, now he's only 2. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what UFC work like that.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, in 2 fights time, if Garry wins his next 2 fights, he is officially a star. By the way. Because he's travelled the world as well. He's got all the Brazilians. He's already got the Irishman. Then he'll have all the Americans.
He's got the charisma.
Exactly.
I'll tell you that in person. Yeah, he's got charisma still.
No, he's 30, man.
But anyway, man, it's Birmingham, man. You don't want to be in Birmingham, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Shouts out to Garry. Shouts out to Leon Edwards. Shouts out to anyone that fights out of the UK.
Hey,
anyway, let's move on.
Man.
Is that it? Or is there any more news? We got more. Let's keep going. Ariel Helwani, Chael Sonnen are up into shouting match over Francis Ngannou pay.
You see this?
I haven't seen it.
It's crazy.
I haven't seen it.
You see it?
I haven't seen the full thing.
Yeah, I've seen parts of it. I haven't seen. That's why I don't want to talk about it. I haven't seen the full thing. I just saw it.
It got techie still.
I
don't even know if I can. I kind of can play it, but
I take it. Chael took it to another level.
It just escalated and escalated. Like Chael just weren't having it. Like
Ariel normally. Ariel will give you the good for your.
No, Ariel was giving it still. Like, he's giving it still. Like it got to a point like Ariel was saying to like, oh, why do you say this in person or something like he was just being mad like, and then Chael was like, right, if I was there in person I'll choke you out like, it was kind of mad still. It was kind of mad. I thought, I'm gonna go watch this. It was beefy still. I can't even lie to you, bro. It was mad.
And what was the payment like? What were they kind of arguing?
They were arguing. Basically, Chael's on the side of like still like this wasn't good. Like for the Francis Ngannou situation wasn't good for the sport. Right. He still made a bad decision in a way in what he's done, and like it shouldn't influence other fighters to want to do that because not everyone is gonna have success doing that. Yeah. And Ariel was kind of on the point of I hear that, and he agreed in some aspects of that. Not everyone should do it, but there should still be freedom for you to have that choice
The
and
license to
yeah,
do it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
There's
Like,
one that I do want to see. I want to see Sugar Sean versus Javante Davis. That's one I do want to see because I think his height. I'm not saying that he beats Javante Davis. I just think his height is something that we haven't seen against Javante Davis because he's so tall for that lightweight. But other than that, really, there's not. I mean, Sean Strickland maybe.
I hear you. I'll say this, that obviously the Francis thing, it was a success for Francis. It's hard to say, like, because Chael's got a point and Ariel's got a point when I was watching it. The Chael's point kind of makes sense looking at it when you see the pay-per-view numbers that came out.
75K, yeah.
Something like that. It weren't a lot.
The
It
thi-
weren't a
okay.
lot. But then that's all retrospective because people, you can say people weren't interested in watching that fight. They thought it was just some MMA guy who's gonna come get punched up. It was priced at $80.
Yeah.
Like, so there's a lot of things that went into it. Why people probably didn't buy it, and like they just thought, it's a waste of money. So watching Tyson Fury just punch up this bum, innit?
yeah,
This
yeah.
MMA bum. You know what I'm saying, in the boxing world.
Mhm.
But then looking at it now, you're like, okay, Francis done in a way, he got the bag, but then at the same time, it was an investment what he done.
Yeah, he
because
secured the
now
next one.
the next one, people are
Bro,
interested now.
Eddie Hearn Eddie Hearn's already sent him a contract, by the way, for the
really?
AJ fight. Yeah.
Oh,
Eddie
really?
Hearn on radio has already said.
Oh, wow.
I've already sent Francis Ngannou a contract for December 23rd.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
December?
Yes, because AJ wants to get back out there again this year. So they're saying, okay, well, AJ Francis,
Didn't you see
and they're
what-
talking
did
about
you
doing it
see
in
what
Saudi.
Wilder said?
Bro, they
You
all
want
want
to fight
they all want
MMA, I
about,
swear?
But he can't. No. But he said he wants to do the boxing thing first, and then he'll go
And then
with
they'll
that.
do MMA.
Bro, all of these fighters they want like Derek Chisora's already been posting
Well,
and
that's
stuff.
not happening, bro.
But you see, but what I'm saying is that if it's so bad for Francis, like everyone's saying, the numbers weren't great, brother.
It's
I'm
all
not gonna-
retrospective, innit? Because
The numbers
those
weren't
numbers were
great,
priced
Yeah,
in.
th- why
Those
were
numbers
the
were
numbers-
priced in before the fight.
The numbers
what I'm
weren't
saying?
great because of Amazon Fire Sticks. You get me?
That's true, though.
That's the reality of it.
But when there is real fights, that's loud.
But the numbers were good for
And plus,
Francis.
you have to say,
But I'm just
and
saying
plus,
the
there's
numbers
two
are
parties
good
in
for
this.
boxing.
That's what you have to realize as well.
They should have been bigger
The
numbers.
heavyweight champion of the world didn't draw
Yeah.
people. You
Yeah.
can say that
And
as well.
Francis
Man,
from
just-
MMA didn't draw people more into buy it. It's
Yeah.
both.
But
That's
both.
two parts. But the thing is as well why Francis will never win this year is because the boxing fans will always back Tyson to be like, well, Tyson just never took him seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing where Francis will never win, regardless.
Oh, but he did
Regardless,
win.
like
He did win.
no, but I'm just saying, forget that because he didn't win. On facts on paper, like as much as we all say he won, let's just go with the facts. He didn't win on paper, and all boxing fans will still say all of us still saying that Francis won. People will still sit there and be like, well, Tyson Fury didn't take it seriously. Tyson Fury, why would he go and take Francis Ngannou, an MMA fighter, seriously? He's gonna go and fight Usyk in a couple of years where he got punched up and everyone's like, oh, but that's fighting. Always take all your opponents seriously, and that's what happens. But at the end of the day, that's the problem with boxing. So regardless, I'm telling you, boxing is slowly fading. It is fading. I'm telling you, bro. You can do that all you win. It is, bro, because there's not enough real stars to draw the numbers at the right time.
It will be inside.
The right direction for Joshua right now. It's the right direction for Francis. I'll say that.
I think AJ beats Ngannou still. Because I'll be honest,
So what?
too much
30
about him to not go back.
He's
But the
still
problem,
36, you know.
no, he's 37.
37.
But
Yeah,
the
there
problem
you go.
is, bro, the thing is, because he's 37, he will box before he does MMA. Even though he said he will do MMA again before boxing, I think he does boxing again first because he needs to get paid, bro. His career is towards the very, like, you're talking about he's got 5% of his career left, really. You know what I mean? And that's a couple of performances. So why not go and fight AJ? Then go and win the PFL belt. You can say he was the PFL champion, he was the heavyweight champion. I should have been the baddest man on the planet, WBC. And I've done my boxing thing, I've done the MMA thing, and I've walked away with millions of dollars.
And even Rico Van Hoven said he'll fight him as well in kickboxing as well.
Yeah, Have you
Yeah,
seen
I see
Francis
that.
kickboxing early doors? Have you seen it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
bro.
let's move on.
Where are we now?
We are Zuffa denied appeal in UFC antitrust case. What's going
And
on?
then we add that up with I'll go
Conor
into-
McGregor, Ronda Rousey, John Jones, paydays likely revealed in UFC antitrust case.
Yeah, so basically, they got denied. It's basically going to trial now.
Oh, officially.
Yeah, it's going to trial.
It's official.
Or they settle.
Oh, it's settled, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so it
right,
goes
yeah.
to trial or they settle. They had to bring up some of the pay-per-view. Well, not even the paydays from pay-per-views of some of the stars, and they came out, and you could actually look at them. We got some here. I think Conor.
6 million. I see.
Yeah,
for
Connor's
Alvarez,
got
yeah.
like.
But that was minus bonuses, by the way.
No, this is including.
Yeah,
That was
pay-per-view.
including bonuses.
Yeah.
It's including everything,
Oh,
bro.
okay, I thought you
Because
said
they had to
minus.
include, they had to detail everything.
Everything.
So
Oh,
this is
okay.
what they
Yeah.
got paid out.
okay, okay.
Everything.
Fully.
the thing
you're new.
Hold on, whoa,
You
whoa,
born
whoa,
yesterday.
whoa.
Bro,
the thing
bro,
with Conor, the thing
You
with
think
Conor.
big corporation is gonna try to hide?
No, they ain't gonna
They
lie.
don't
They can't. They
About
can't.
that in court,
But
they're
here's
not
the thing.
gonna,
Here's
bro.
the thing.
Alright.
This is Conor McGregor. By the back end, remember they've still got the proper 12 stuff in the octagon. So there's money.
No, but
that's
this
going
weren't
to
then. This weren't then.
Somebody's.
No,
Eddie
none of
Alvarez.
them.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
None of them.
Just something to Eddie
That's
Alvarez.
None of them.
old.
No,
It's
you're
old,
right.
it's
You're right.
old,
You're right.
it's
Yeah,
old,
you're right.
it's
You're
old.
right.
None of
Actually,
them, bro.
up to the Eddie Alvarez.
No, not even then.
No, not even Eddie
Never
Alvarez.
seen.
No,
Not
no,
even
no.
then.
That was the double champ. That's when the
It
double
was
champ.
when
that's
Conor,
why
when
he
even
wants-
Conor fought
Conor.
Habib.
Mm.
That's when he had that.
Yeah, yeah, no,
So
you're right.
he-
You're right. You're right.
No, you know how much Habib was getting paid up
Yeah.
until Barboza?
Weren't great.
Yeah.
20 and 20.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But this is what I'm saying. This is why when you're saying that
And
boxing is a dying sport, it can't be. bro.
Ronda made, I think, about 17 mil her whole career.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying
mad.
Francis has to go to boxing, bro.
You know why it
That's-
still is? Because all it takes is an organization to come and really pay these fighters, bro.
Well, that's
Hey.
kind of what I mean. One last
Honestly,
night they
that's
gave
what I'm
Haggerty
saying.
100 bags bonus.
Mm.
But even at 100 bags, that's a drop in the ocean for a
But they
boxer.
get 100-bag contracts.
Yeah, I know,
Off
but
the back though.
yeah, no, I
In,
hear
in
you.
one, it's automatically.
The thing
once
is-
you sign into a Friday fight that you get signed officially, you get 100 bags.
Everyone's got that little bit more over there, but it's still only that little bit more. It's not like it's not comparable to boxing numbers at the top.
Even that, like six. Conor was in his peak then.
Bro, that was the double
Six-
champ. That's what the
6
hell he
mil.
That's what
was.
he's getting.
6 mil, just under 7 mil.
That was the
That's why he done the Floyd thing and blew him 100 million. Done.
That's mad though.
That's what really put his
That's
name.
mad.
Because remember, Conor's really getting paid outside of the UFC, bro.
yeah.
He's
Well, he
walking
sold. What
around-
did he
he's
sell
walking
proper
around-
12 for?
Like
he's
you,
walking around getting paid.
He sold proper 12 for crazy money.
Yeah, dumb money,
mad,
dumb money, dumb
yeah,
money.
Yeah. He was, and he remember he's a partner. He wasn't fully his.
Yeah,
but this
yeah,
is
yeah.
the he at this time Conor was the man. He was top of the sport. This is the top MMA guy. This is probably like a boxing guy. This is like a popular boxing guy who's
Talking
not
about
an
60.
unpopular boxing guy who's like maybe got a title getting that kind of money.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't,
I don't know though. You know, I don't know. I don't.
All right, then.
I
do
don't
we-
know.
do-
I
all
feel
right,
like
then.
Conor's money
The
is slightly
question
different.
The question is now, are boxers overpaid?
are they
Well, it's because of
overpaid?
the eyes they
Well,
bring.
you're,
so it's advertising
you're
rights
paid
and
what the
stuff.
market's
Floyd,
willing to
you
pay.
said it last week because of Floyd.
If
Answer
there's
that
if
question.
there's
Floyd
no
was
if there's
overpaid.
if
I
there's
didn't say, but I'm saying because of Floyd, are now because of the way the market became, are now overall boxers overpaid.
I wouldn't say that. I would say as long as there's no monopoly, you're paid what the market's willing to pay you, innit?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? There's no one person who runs the show who's telling you this is what we're paying you, and you can't go nowhere else to see what someone can match or willing to pay you. Then you're just paid what the market's willing to pay you. So I wouldn't say boxers are. Well, you can say maybe in comparison, but are they paid as a sole entity? Like I think they're paid what they're supposed to
boxers
be.
are paid as a sole entity.
No, but like when I say so, I mean as boxing, not comparing boxing to MMA. Like within boxing, they're paid what the market's willing to pay them, innit?
What would be interesting to see is because look, this was UFC 205 was the last one there with Conor McGregor and Eddie Alvarez. We're nearly a whole 100 UFCs gone since then. It would be interesting to see the latest paychecks of the fighters because I feel like they've gotten worse.
What's that?
The fighters, if you look at the last 5 pay-per-views, for example,
Yeah,
and you pull up how much money they're getting per fight,
but they're
like,
not
I
as
reckon-
popular as
yeah,
these
exactly.
guys
But
were
they,
in
but
their
that,
heyday.
but this is what I'm saying. This is 100 UFCs ago, and these men are getting paid probably more than the current stars.
No.
And
But,
UFC as a brand
Adesanya,
are
but
making-
Adesanya is probably the
top,
who's the top guy, but
Yeah.
whose popularity you can compare to some of these guys, and he's clearing.
But bro,
clearing
at the
5
time,
mils.
at the Islam is maybe just as popular now as Conor was back then, because since then Conor McGregor's gone from there to here.
Islam.
Yeah, I would say so.
I wouldn't say
He's
that.
got a lot. There's a lot of people behind people like Islam.
But Conor's a different level.
I don't think anyone's as popular as Conor was.
No one is as
Because
popular
you know
as Conor.
why?
But
The haters watched Conor.
Sean
Haters.
O'Malley.
There's no haters to watch Islam. Haters won't watch Islam. Like, because Islam's not
I
funny.
don't know. You know, I feel like
No,
there's
Yeah.
Conor,
haters.
Conor,
Yeah, because of his
haters
style.
watch Conor because Conor will pop up on your YouTube and stuff like that. You had no choice
Yeah.
but to watch Conor. Like Islam, don't you know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
levels to it. The marketing was a bit different with Conor.
I would be interested to
That
see the
Irish
latest paychecks.
voice
though.
was too funny.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
too
Who's the
funny,
first
bro.
of
Yeah.
the
It's too
MMA
funny.
guys as well?
Norton.
Yeah. The Chad Mendes one.
I
No,
got
not the
an
Chad
Irish,
Mendes.
I know an Irish guy that talks to me like that. Norton.
Yeah.
Tom.
I like that sentence.
Alright.
Alright, that's a wrap.
Hey,
for
hold
the
on.
news.
No, we got more. I think. Hold on. Zach said the
My
business
Irish
model.
friend.
The business model for UFC and boxing is completely different. Only
Yeah.
a few boxers actually make good money. I would agree. Most UFC guys make better money. Yeah, they do as a general. Yeah, they do. The bottom guys,
Not
or
the
the mid tier, maybe even. But then when you get into the upper echelon, it's way
not
different.
comparable.
Yeah, it's way different.
Well, that's a wrap for the news.
Is that it?
That
Oh yeah,
is
that
it.
is it. Innit? Yeah.
Yeah,
alright,
and we're
cool.
gonna get into next week's card, which is. Dun, dun, dun.
There we go.
Hold on.
What the Rimz?
In a
What's
moment.
going on?
I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'm so excited.
We are back. We are back.
Back.
We are back indeed for another pay-per-view.
Yeah,
We just
yeah,
had
yeah.
one, but they're gifting us with another one, baby. And we are here. UFC 295. We have Yuri Prochazka versus Alex Pereira, and this one is at Madison Square Garden, New York City. Guys, this originally was supposed to be Jonathan Bones Jones versus Stipe Miocic. We had the injury from Jones. Now we are in with the guy that vacated his title because he got injury with not a pec but a shoulder injury, which made it worse because his own team in training tried to
Popped it.
yank it back in and then ripped it, and the UFC doctor said it was the worst injury shoulder they had ever seen. And it's been about a year. He has returned. Yuri Prochazka versus one of the most dangerous hitters in all the combat sports, Alex Pereira. I need to start off with Greeny. Greeny, you've been waiting to see something like this.
Yeah, man.
What's going to happen with the number 1 ranked guy versus the number 3 ranked light heavyweight fighters?
Just before that, this is the second UFC pay-per-view where there's been fighters on the main event pull out and the fights got better. Because for me, this is a better fight than Jones versus Stipe.
Because we know what happens with Jones
Yeah,
and Stipe.
exactly.
Yeah, we know.
Like even with this, I feel like the thing with Prochazka, is gonna try and stand with Pereira, and that's where he's gonna get undone.
Just to prove a point. Because
Yeah.
he's a wildly.
And if I'm being honest, I don't think his ground game is that great, man. I feel like Alex Pereira's ground game obviously is not stupidly good, but he struggled against Glover, and I know Glover's proper, but Glover's in his camp. And I feel like if he's got any sense, then he'd have been training his ground game, and his stand-up's ridiculously 30. He's just gonna go in there, leg kick, and I think he's gonna catch him with an overhand and knock him out still.
Alex is going to knock him out.
Yeah, I think.
Gonna
I keep on saying early.
5
I don't know
rounds.
you reckon 5 rounds?
No,
5 rounds?
No. I'm saying it's a 5. I'm just saying.
Oh,
that,
okay.
'cause It's a 5-round bout. So it's not 3 rounds where he has to. Alex can take his time because Alex is not really a madman.
No.
He fights very controlled. Like it's just timing. 1, 2,
Chaos.
kick. Yeah, it's controlled
Yeah.
chaos. He just looks so mad, but it's all with Alex. Everything's inside. Check, kick, inside. He can get
No
hit
load
though.
up, nothing. Just
Yeah, no load up. It's just clean, but it's so powerful because everything comes from those big, bulky shoulders. But, guys, he can also get caught. Rimz, what are you saying about this in the sense of, can Yuri knock out Alex?
I think this is definitely either one could knock out either one. Yuri's chaotic. Alex, very good pressure. Heavy hands. It is low kicks. Prochazka's just unpredictable. But I'm leaning Pereira knockout, man. Yeah, I'm leaning Pereira knockout. I've been saying that every time you ask me. I'm sticking to that one there.
How many fights has Pereira had in MMA generally? Like 9?
7, 8.
So you're saying, what we are saying is that after this fight, he'd have already been a double weight champ before
crazy.
he's had 10 MMA fights.
That's the superstardism of the UFC.
And he got inducted into the Glory Hall of Fame today or yesterday on there too.
That is literally the stardom of the UFC. This is what happens.
Crazy, man.
I'm
We
excited
moan
for
about
this.
people that have 11 for 11 fight streaks and can't even sniff a title. Even look, I'm not a Belal Muhammad fan. That's his guy. But and you know me, fair, being fair is fair. Bully B deserves even a title shot to a degree. Okay, I don't like his style. Yeah, because of the match wins he's got. can't have that much wins and you're not there, man. You're violating, man.
What is there to
Them
not
man
like
don't
about Bully
your
B's?
style, but you've won enough fights to get the title shot at least.
Hold on. What is there to not like about Bully B's fighting style?
Oh, bro, come on, bro. It's dead boring, bro. Like,
What?
Bully B's boring. We're not gonna start.
Bro, Bully B knocked out your guy, remember?
Alright, let's go.
No, that's why I remember now.
Yuri Prochazka, if he does win, will be well deserved coming off that shoulder injury. Because we all like, I think we all like Yuri. Yuri's just a wild man that we all have to like, bro. He's a Viking. He's a built up, real Ragnar Lothbrok, fam. Like, he's not, no joke.
It's in the train.
Wildling, yeah. But I just want to see a great fight. I want to just go, oh! It's one of them ones.
This is one of them fights where you know
Oh.
guaranteed you're gonna say, oh! 100%. You're gonna get next week. You're gonna get your slow mo.
Yeah.
Come down and watch the
Calm
thing.
down.
You get me?
All right.
It's certified that that's gonna happen
mad.
still. This is the whole. This is a very good card. You get me? I think this card is good, but this is to end it with this fight is crazy.
So we're gonna go.
Yeah.
You're gonna go. Prochazka. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next fight, which is.
Hold on.
Do
What
you
we
have
got
any
here?
questions
Zach.
before we do move on? Sorry,
Zach
guys.
saying Yuri stands no chance in my opinion. Alex pressure will be too much for him. Izzy is the best at counter striking, and even he had to wrestle him in the first fight.
Makes sense. That
Yeah.
standpoint of where he just stands on that front foot and comes forward, and he kicks off that front foot so well. It's like that front foot you're not really supposed to kick.
That's
Boom,
crazy,
that's it.
man.
Oh, crazy. But yeah, let's get into this fight.
This is the fight.
Heavyweight interim title bout that I think everybody wants to see, that this guy over here has been calling for. I've been calling for. I think Rimz was calling. I think we all calling for, just to make sense. And it's Sergey Pavlovich versus Tom, our very own Aspinall. Our very own, meaning he's from the United Kingdom. I'm standing by my guy Tom Aspinall because I've always wanted to see him to go right to the top, get that. I'm not a fan of interim belts. I'm not really they should have just made this fight happen without interim. I get why they're doing it, but they shouldn't have done it because I'm just not a fan of interim. But my boy Tommy deserves a belt. He deserves to go and fight for that official championship belt. Whether Jones hangs around, which you don't think he's gonna hang around for these young dogs, I think he is. I think he's making it more official that he's gonna have to hang around for this young dog because of the interim, and it's gonna be a bit more spicy for it. And if imagine they do it in England.
I was
I
thinking
said
that.
this.
You
No,
said that,
do
yeah,
it.
you did say
No,
it.
no,
I said
You
that
did say it,
time
you
ago.
did
You
say
don't
it,
wear
you
me
did say it,
off,
you did
bro.
say it.
You say, yeah.
You
You
don't
say,
want
imagine
Aspinall
you got
versus
bro.
John Jones.
I said that.
O2 Arena, Wembley.
I said that all last year. You don't.
Yeah, you did say it.
Yeah, there, what Tom has to do here, close down the distance, get into clinch range,
That's smart.
or just work from the outside. Pavlovich wants to get into the boxing range and knock him out, basically.
It's Tom.
But
Pause. But it's Tom long enough to actually get on that.
he's
thing.
got that good movement and bounce like Cyril, like he
Yeah.
was coming
I know
bout
what you mean. I know
out.
he's got, but,
You know what I'm saying?
You can get caught with
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
like
you
Pap.
can.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like I know what you mean. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, does he have that reach though?
I think he
To
does.
still do it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Seen
Do you know what I
him,
mean?
seen
I think
him
he's gonna
move
be
like
bigger
that
than
before.
Pavlovich is quite
In-
reach that.
Height,
Pavlovich,
height,
yeah,
and
height,
I think
height and
Aspinall's-
reach,
I
I
think
think.
Aspinall's taller, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it?
I would have thought so.
I think so.
But I'll be honest, yeah. Like, you see this fight here? Yuri Prochazka gave up his belt when he got injured. Jamal Hill gave up his belt when he got injured. Two man, all about discipline, all about the sport, all the honest, caring men. Then we have John Jones. Out for 8 months, still wants the belt.
Dickhead.
What, you saying John Jones a dickhead, yeah? Alright, well, I'm just saying your guy's a dishonest human being, innit? I'm saying this should have been for the world heavyweight title, and I'm saying that after this is the problem with this fight. I want Tom to win. I hope Tom wins.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? We're all British in here, like, whatever. We're from England, we want him to win. Pavlovich is dangerous, man.
He is.
I know what you're saying about it maybe going past the first round. I don't know. I think
we
someone
knock him
wins
out?
in the first round.
What do you think? Because Pavlovich can't wrestle.
You
Well,
sure about that?
Not like that.
You sure about that?
Not like that.
no, not like Aspinall.
Ah, you-
I think Aspinall
Not
could
like
get caught if he goes in
like
for a
that.
takedown.
Sure.
Not like that. Not like that. He's got a little underhook, and he can.
I don't know about that, bro.
He can't wrestle like that, bro.
I don't know about that still.
He's a power puncher, bro. He don't look to ever.
He doesn't need, bro. If I can
fights,
breathe on someone and they fall over, bro, I'm gonna do that then wrestle.
Yeah.
Has he lost?
He's lost in the UFC, I think.
Has he lost?
Yeah, I think he has.
You sure?
Yeah, I believe so.
Bring up his resume.
I don't know who he lost to, but I think he has lost in the UFC. I know he's won his last 4 in the first round.
Yeah, you of course.
Yeah, but
we know that
I'm gonna be real. I think he can knock out Tom Aspinall, and likewise Tom Aspinall can knock out Pavlovich. I just think that because of the wrestling,
he's got 1 loss.
Who is it to?
Overeem, that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Overeem. Yeah, Overeem.
Ground and pound. Yeah.
But yeah, no, but that was Overeem was one of the killers.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? I think Tom Aspinall can get it if he can get it down to the ground, like what you're saying, Bragz. I think he dominates him on the ground.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping for.
It's 5-round fight.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, but it's a 5-round fight because it's a title fight.
If it goes longer than 2, I think it favors Tom Aspinall because then he can start to implement the wrestling game if he hasn't already by that point.
Cool.
Gonna be interesting there. So all our money here is on Tom Aspinall. Yeah.
Everyone's going Tom.
You sure?
Yeah.
He's not sure, you know.
No,
if
I'm
you
not
like
sure.
to bet £20 like right now.
We're gonna start. You need to start doing
this
this league thing again. So
Yeah.
Well, I want to see what the odd makers are saying about this fight because I feel like Aspinall is going to be the favourite, and if Aspinall is the favourite, I'd put my money on Pavlovich.
Alright, cool.
Just because I think that he's good. He's good. Like if he's got good odds on him, I think then then it's worth a bet. It's worth a punt.
I hear that.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's move on to the next fight. Women's strawweight bout. We have Jessica Andrade versus Mackenzie Dern. Rimz. Your girl Mackenzie Dern versus his official girl, Jessica Andrade. The girl he thinks is the hottest thing he's ever had. He thinks that Jessica Andrade is more hotter than bloody, what was her name? My Black Beauty that left. She's on my UFC screen.
Ostrovich.
Oh.
Well, you didn't compare it to Ostrovich.
No, but no, you don't rate Ostrovich. You said that
from some angle she look alright. And then they pulled up. One second. Because then Lankz pulled up the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I didn't even know that she had OnlyFans.
Because you watch that, man. You don't lie, man.
But bro, what you missed is that Lankz pulled it up, which means that Lankz knew she had an OnlyFans. But what I'm saying is that he knew, fam. I didn't know about that. Anyway, Mackenzie Dern's gonna finish again early doors. Yeah.
What
Submissions, first or second round, man. Jessica Andrade has struggled in the last few fights, bro. She's getting paid. Yeah. She's at the end of her career, man.
And she's been fighting a lot.
Yeah.
She's probably fought like 6 times this year.
And won once.
I'm being honest. Like, she fights like every 2 months, bro. 3 months she fights.
It's crazy, man. And Mackenzie Dern's looking good lately as well.
Lately she's
in the
looking
octagon.
good.
I've got Mackenzie Dern up.
Still problems with the wrestling, I think.
Who, Mackenzie Dern?
But the thing is legit.
The thing is, like you always say, with the women's MMA, you don't need great wrestling because there's not many great wrestlers.
I hear it.
Jits there though, because that's how they get.
Oh,
yeah. She'll be looking a bit more ferocious with the ground and pound.
She has
been looking okay. But yeah.
Alright, let's move on to this fight. Oh my god!
This is a
Matt Favela versus Saint Denis.
That's a scrap.
This is going to be a scrap.
Yeah,
this was supposed to be on. Wasn't it supposed to be on last week? Not last week. On the Islam card. This was supposed to be on another card. I swear. Because I said this before. I screamed this out, Matt Favela and Saint Denis, and I think they cancelled it on the bout and they re-put this on this.
I'm high on Matt Favela.
Regardless. No, Saint Denis.
I know, but
Saint Denis.
You're
Matt
right.
Favela's a problem.
No, Matt
but
Favela.
The levels.
He's coming up with
I'm on
the Dober fight.
Saint Denis, bro. This man's a killer.
I was Saint Denis.
He can take a lick as well. I've seen him take lick and just respond like nothing's happened.
What I will say is level of opposition though, possibly. And that's
bro,
why
I've seen him take lick, bro, get busted like and respond like nothing's
against
happened.
who?
And sub man, bro.
Against who?
Same for Matt Favela.
No, he just came off a fight with Drew Dober. Remember? Drew Dober's legit. Drew Dober's legit. You was high on Drew Dober.
Legit.
You've been high on Drew Dober in the past.
No, I say he can fight in a sense when he's not high. He's not high.
I don't know.
Drew Dober is a gatekeeper. He ain't going back down the list. He's there just to hold. So no, don't.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's like a top 10, but
he's going on like he is.
I'm saying I think Matt Favela can knock it. I believe.
So you got money?
No, I don't have money.
Denise.
No, I don't have
Shut
money.
up,
No, I don't have
then.
money
Shut up. 20,
because why am I
20,
betting with you when the
20,
odds are over
Don't worry
there?
about bet with
I'm
your-
seeing
bet
the
with-
odds. I'm seeing the odds.
Bet with what you're saying about Favela.
Yeah, but I can
Then
put.
shut
But
up.
if are you gonna
Don't
give me?
talk.
Are you gonna give me £40?
If I'll give you 40,
No, I
if you
ain't
give me
making-
10
I ain't-
See,
I
you
ain't
never want
helping
that.
you get to
You never want
I ain't
that.
helping you get to
ladies
2
and
wins,
gentlemen,
man.
I just said I'll give him
I gotta be careful my
£40.
bets nowadays, man.
I'll give him £40. He can give me 20. Just on this one bet.
I'm saying Frivola.
And he was got to go for Volo. And I got to get St. Denis.
I'm saying not
Take it.
Frivola. No, I ain't
Take it.
taking your bit. I ain't
Shut
taking your bit.
up.
I don't need that bit.
Rimz, let's move on because that means it's 2-1 St. Denis. Get out of there. We know who's the killer. Diego
Hey.
Lopez versus Pat Sabatini. This is a good
This is a good
fight.
fight. Yeah.
Because Pat Sabatini is
Yeah.
a scrapper.
And Lopez is
Lopez
good
is
as
good.
well, man.
Yeah.
He's a killer.
Yeah, yeah,
Lopez
yeah.
is good.
What was his last fight again?
I just remember he gave whoever it was
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah,
and
no,
he
I
subbed
see-
someone.
he subbed someone
his last-
early.
his last
He
one,
subbed someone earlier, but I can't remember who it was.
I
But
can't remember.
it was like a.
I don't know, man.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is
it's hard to
Sabatini? Is
pronounce.
Sabatini from New York?
Why? Is that why you
No, I'm just thinking. Is he part of or New Jersey? Is he part of
I don't know, you know.
that Aljo camp?
I don't know, you know.
No, because you see when they put a New York man in New York, fam, that's a lot of pressure, you know.
Yeah, 'cause New York media is crazy.
Bro, when you
They're the
come out, they
worst.
will cheer you. If you
They're the
lose, they're
worst.
booing you.
Bro, they're the
Boo!
Bro, they're the worst media.
Oh, this
in the
might.
world.
This.
They
Oh
are the
no,
worst.
it's
In all sports, bro. You're New York.
Yeah.
good,
Lopez,
though.
though.
I wouldn't be shocked if Lopez wins.
Oh, Lopez. I got Lopez.
Do you want to tell?
Oh no,
Just a
I'm
quick
not.
ten.
This
No,
ain't a fight
it's-
I'd bet on. No.
No, it's quick 10.
No.
It's just lucky though, isn't it? It's a
Bro.
roll of a dice.
You know
do
Rimz
that.
don't bet
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I have to have conviction
I know
on
you
who
know,
I'm betting on.
I know,
bro,
but no,
like,
quick 10.
No.
I'm just trying to get in people. I'm just trying to
I'm
get
good,
into
man.
change in life. You know, sometimes people need change. No, like
I need change.
You're Dana White when it comes to gambling.
I am, fam.
You must say I am.
I
Fam.
might have seen him in a casino before this one.
Alright, who you got? Lopez, quickly.
Yeah, I got Lopez submission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, quickly
I've got
breeze through
Sabatini
these
decision.
prelims.
Alessandro
Edgar versus Costa. Ain't he out of?
I think that's Oliveira's.
that's Oliveira's,
Yeah, I think so.
Donny as well, innit?
Yeah.
Then we've got.
Oh, we got Tabra Fahisi.
Yeah, versus
Godinez.
Godinez.
Alright.
Loopy.
Yeah,
She's
I
back.
know
She's
Godinez
back
though.
again soon.
Godinez.
She's back again quite quickly.
Yeah,
Loopy,
she's
no?
fighting, man. She's
Yeah,
been
she's
fighting.
been fighting. That's good.
I
though.
like Reese,
When
though,
you're
man.
red, that's good though.
Reese.
Keep going.
I know that.
Oh,
Habib.
Rebecca, he's good.
Yeah.
Who's that? Rebecca, that Polish fighter.
Mateus.
Oh, Rebecca. Yeah,
Oh,
Rebecca.
I haven't seen
yeah.
him. Who the hell
Yeah,
is he?
yeah,
We
seen
have-
him.
Ali,
Seen
yeah,
him. Yeah,
Ali.
we've seen him.
Yeah.
Seen him. Seen
Okay, I
him.
can't remember. I don't know.
Ali
where
is.
He was
Yeah,
on that
seen him.
card that
He was
I
on
probably have.
Dana White contender series.
Oh
I think,
yeah,
as well.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but,
Okay. Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
who was speaking
Yeah,
about
but
him?
she said
There
that.
was someone speaking about him recently, I think.
I can't remember.
Is he good? Is he? I can't remember. I know Rebecca is good though.
No, yeah,
Rebecca's good.
Solid,
Yeah, solid. Yeah.
For a lightweight, it's quite big as well, to be honest.
Oh, Slava Claus.
Oh, Slavaklov. Oh, Slavaklov. But this guy can wrestle.
Yep.
Nazim Saduki. I've seen him fight before.
Yeah,
Sadikov. Sadikov.
Sadikov.
Yeah. He can wrestle.
That's how many fights is that? Six fights on the main card. And
No,
two
that's
five rounds.
prelims. It's
prelims. That's early prelims.
Oh,
Early
okay.
prelims.
So we've got Jared Gordon versus Mark Madsen.
Mark Masden, serious
decent.
wrestler.
Yeah.
Jared
Cascanda.
Gordon. Oh, wait. That's a good fight to
What,
headline
Jared Gordon?
prelims, man.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Jared
Like
Gordon,
what?
Mark
Oh,
Masden's
yeah.
gonna beat him up, I think.
Jared Gordon swings though, bro.
Yeah, but
He
Mark
swings.
Masden's wrestling is serious still.
It is Olympic level.
Yeah, I know. Because Gordon.
Kong Ho Chang.
Oh,
Okay.
there's Gordon Chang. Oh, there's
Joshua
four.
Van, no, yo, don't skip past Joshua Van. Joshua Van's my up and comer star, fam, for this year.
Yeah.
Remember the boxing?
Oh.
You don't
it's
remember the
him.
boxing?
It's
Yes.
Okay.
Joshua Van's
What?
serious. You don't know about you
Okay.
know about
Of
Joshua
course,
Van?
But what I'm saying is, what is he?
Bro, he's only like 18, 19 or something.
Oh right, that young.
He's young, bro. He's young, and he's good, fam.
Oh,
From
yeah,
what I
he's
saw
good. Yeah,
last
he's
time.
got hands.
Because remember, he was coming up against the I can't remember who he was fighting now, but someone that was decent at wrestling, and he was stuffing all the takedowns, and he'd only been wrestling for 6 months. Do you remember?
I
So
remember
no,
that.
yeah, he's 30, man. Got good boxing. I want to see him again for sure.
And then Emmis. All right, cool.
Cool.
Let's-
Was that on the early prelims?
Sweet. Yeah, it's early prelims.
Oh yeah, I need to lock in from early.
So
then.
what time does this card start? 3
It's
a.m.
the usual, isn't it? Yeah.
Late one.
Golly.
You said this is gonna be early New York. Remember, it was like early New York. No, they left it late because of LA. They said LA need to watch this, so they put this on late. Everybody up late. So this one's gonna be. What time are we gonna be in the cave for this one next week? Rims, roughly. We're gonna
10
start
o'clock,
early prelims. Not early prelims. Prelims.
I don't
What's
know,
that? 1, 12, 3.
1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
2,
for prelims.
12. 1 o'clock's 1 o'clock.
If we're gonna be here, we might as well be here, man.
Yeah, might come in from halfway through. You might catch us halfway through the prelims. I think that's what you might catch us with.
Yeah.
Something like
Can
that.
you just
We'll
put up the
work it out.
prelims one more time? Let me see the prelims.
Do you want to do it one more time? Where should we start if we do start?
I want to be here for the Rebecca
Rebecca
fight.
fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll be here for
probably,
it.
yeah.
Oh.
What's 12 o'clock?
Yeah.
We might as well just be here for the prelims.
Well, I'm gonna be watching anyway,
Yeah, we
so-
might as well be here for the prelims. If you're lucky enough, guys, you'll catch us here for the
There's
prelims.
Bellator, you know.
Oh,
There's
that old
Bellator
chestnut.
still.
Ain't they stopped doing that yet?
It's the last one, I think.
What's that?
Bellator.
Oh, Bellator. Is there Bellator next week?
It's the last one, I think. Yeah.
Is it next week?
Yeah. Well, not the last one. The last one
On
under.
Showtime.
Yeah,
on
Showtime.
Showtime. Yeah, that's it's not officially closed down yet.
It's decent though. Two title fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look.
Hey.
So we got Amasov versus Jason Jackson for the welterweight world championship.
Yeah,
Jason Jackson's fighting again.
Yeah, versus Amasov. He's back.
Amasov's gonna kill him, bro.
Yeah,
That is-
most
that's
likely.
a madness. Why did they do
Most
that to my
likely.
guy, man? They done it to a man with dreads.
Yeah.
Violated.
Man's Jamaican though, man.
That's
He's
what I'm
a guy.
saying.
He's
He's gonna
coming out with
get
that yard flag.
ragdolled, bro.
Yeah, facts.
And then he has to go back home. Hey, yo, Jackson. Yo, dog. Yeah, make them hours off. Yo, you can't come around like that.
Yeah,
Make
man,
drug
stiff your
you around.
crotch. I
Make
wanna.
man crotch,
Say,
innit?
why not?
Make man
Can't
crotch.
make man drug you.
You can't make man drug you around your crotch like that. Yo, man. Fire for that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
It's peak for Jason
Oh
when he
my
returns
days.
home.
We got
Ooh,
Sergio
that's a
Pettis
fight.
versus
Pettis
Patchy Mix.
I want to see
That's
that.
a
I
very
like
good
Patchy
fight.
Mix.
That's a good fight.
I want Patchy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sergio's
Patchy,
good
man.
lately though.
This is a good card, you know.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking
I
at
know,
it. It's
stop
actually a good
stats,
card.
innit?
That is a good.
Ooh,
That's the fight I've been wanting to see.
Yeah, Stotts was-
Crazy.
yeah, same
This
here.
is the second time they're fighting.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
I want to see
I
this
wanna see
game.
him
I
run it
want
back.
Stotts though.
Oh yeah.
Sabatello.
Who won the first one?
Bettini.
Sabatello.
Sabatello, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going good, yeah, Sabatello.
I don't like Sabatello, man.
I had no even do I
Do you know what it is? Like
He's the B-Tech Kobe.
B-Tech Kobe,
Yeah,
exactly,
it's
man.
annoying, innit?
He
It's
actually is, bro,
annoying.
but he's more like a C-Tech Kobe, fam. Like the one, you know what I'm saying?
We got
AJ
AJ
McKee.
McKee versus Sydney Outlaw.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not excited for that one.
You know, it's AJ's gonna win.
And we've got
I can
Patricky
never live down
Pitbull
that AJ
versus
McKee
Alex.
If you say his name, it
Shabby.
just reminds you of me. innit?
Yeah,
I
facts.
just pop up, innit? Patrick Pitbull versus
They
all-
basically
all
got
stars.
all of their
All
guys
the
Yeah,
stars are
yeah,
because
fighting.
they have to run out their
Pulling
contract.
out the cards for
Yeah.
this one. Wait.
Yeah, the thing is, if they'd done this before,
Nah.
Bellator might have been something.
I hear it.
They
it.
learned too
Every
late.
card.
If every card was lit like
like
that, or if they know how to make people into
I
stars.
hear it. Ain't
Like,
even
bro,
that-
this
ain't even
Islam,
that
yeah.
bad. It ain't even that bad though, Pre. There's a couple
Even
names on
Islam,
there. I know.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Who's that? Come on, always a zero. That go, one more.
This-
Ramazan. I'm gonna have to look out for you. 11 and 0. You look like that name's a problem.
Because it ends in a
Conor
DOV.
Yeah.
I hear
And
that.
his name is Ramazan.
Look at him, bro.
Ramazan.
He's got beard and no
Brother,
mustache. You know what
your
that
mom
means?
named you Ramazan.
Yeah, bro. That's
These
that's
guys-
like that's
these
like
guys
James
loves it.
over here.
These
That's like
guys
James
loves it.
over here, fam.
Ramazan.
Bro, you see a man that's got beard and no mustache. Proper.
This ain't even next week. This is the week after, bro.
Oh, look at what we're doing, man.
Mad. This man.
We're all for conducting and controlling.
Is
You
there boxing
are
on next week?
Not conducting and controlling correctly this week.
Is there
What's
boxing?
Boxing.
There
Is it Box
is.
Live?
I don't think so.
Well, next week we don't need to break this down because we've already done it.
I don't think there's boxing.
Bro, there's never boxing.
Yeah, man. We put it.
Big violations, man.
There's never boxing, bro.
I think there's something coming. There's
We
definitely
know
some
when
fights
there's
coming though.
boxing. We know when there's boxing, bro. Stevenson.
That's-
Shakur's fighting next week.
On Thursday. No, that's the week after.
Yeah, there's nothing,
Yeah,
man.
I'd
There's
say
nothing.
that's
We're done.
On a Thursday.
We're done.
What happened to him?
No, but to be fair, so did Inui fight on
I don't-
Yeah,
on a
that
Thursday.
happened. Yeah.
But why Thursday? What's going on with a Thursday?
It might be somewhere abroad. I don't know where that is.
That is mad.
Yeah, all right,
Thursday night
people.
boxing.
That
Guys,
is
you know
it.
already the Kombat Killies. If you haven't like. If you haven't subscribe. And you know, you always comment. That's why you're a Killy and a Ganguly.
Hey, go check out the competition, man. Go back over
Yeah,
to our
yeah.
IG page. Go
Yeah.
check that out. You know what I'm
For real.
saying?
And you know, it's another week in the Kombat Cave with your very own Rimz, Greeny, Bragz, no Lankz. He hopefully will be back next week for the big pay-per-view card. You know, we're going to see you Saturday night for that pay-per-view card. Kombat Kings.